is Sunday evening, August 1st. Happy August, everybody. And happy birthday to our Mitzi. Happy birthday out there, Mitzi. I hope that you've had a wonderful day and are going to have a wonderful... There's Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's all I'm going to sing. Aw. I hope it's been a good day for you, Mitzi. Ah, yeah, I think it's going to be fun tonight. I'm going to give folks a half an hour to get here. I said that I would start the game at 6:30, so I'm just going to kind of talk and visit the first half hour. Let me get out to my live stream on my tablet so that I can chat with folks. Mitzi, 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 there's Sue Hennessy. Hi, Sue. Welcome, welcome. Well, as you can see, I have stash on my desk. These are from when I went to that flea market and I washed them all and I had them folded up real nice, but that didn't last long, did it? That didn't last long. This is really pretty lace. My goodness, I got a whole pile of it for $1. And all I had to do was bring it home and wash it. So while folks are coming in, I'm going to give folks time to find their way. I think we're going to have fun tonight. I'm going to have fun tonight. I stopped at 21 boxes. Now, 1 or 2 boxes are not that full. Like I have a box where I just have some tape, like the gaffer tapes, and I think there's some packaging tape in there. I need to get that stuff in a box so that I know where to go to get it. I have some in my desk drawer here, but I don't like it there. Hi, Ruth. Good evening, Ruth. How is your day today? I got some bling here. And some more. I'm just kind of folding up this lace while I'm waiting for folks to come in. We're going to start the game officially at 6:30, so I want to give folks time to get in here. I think this might have come in. I think this might have been gifted to me by Annie V. We'll come back to that. And this is just a hat, I think, of some... What did somebody call this? And I thought it was probably that. It's round, circular, and I thought it might be a pillow top or some sort of a cover. Maybe for, oh my, it would make a nice toilet paper roll cover, wouldn't it? Except we're not that fancy in our bathroom. I'll probably end up, ooh, it'd make a nice doll. It would make a nice doll. We'll have to think about that. Hi, Crafty Jude. There's Crafty Jude, all the way from New Zealand. What time is it over there now, Jude? I always have to ask Jude what time it is in her world. Hi, Trace. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you. I don't show my face very often, but I'm getting more comfortable with it. Now, you don't want to see my face tonight. I'm sweating. I'm just, and my hair needs, I'm having another bad hair day. It needs to be washed and I'm thinking about getting it cut, but I'm not sure. I kind of like pulling it back on my head. Hi, Allie Kay. Welcome, and there's Arlene. Hi, Arlene. And Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Welcome, welcome, ladies. Welcome. Did I get everybody said hello to? Mitzi, Trace, Jude, Ruth, Sue, Mina. There's Mina. Hi, Mina. Mina, I'm going to run across. I'm sure it's over on my other desk behind me. Your little eraser of the teddy bear sitting holding a heart and sitting in her chair. I know I have that here. I know I haven't sent it to you yet. And I do want to get that sent to you because I sent Mina her teddy bear and the post office ruined the package. She never got her bear. She got a ruined package. This I'm not going to be able to fold up too good. Hi, Angie. Welcome, welcome, Angie. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hi, Kilburns. Christine, right? Kilburns, you're Christine. They're saying hello to everybody out there. I'm going to give folks time to get in here while I'm wrapping up this lace. So this was a bargain for $1. This was a bargain for $1, let me tell you. And I have a box upstairs of laces that I need to, you know, you take it upstairs and you don't see it, so you don't use it. But if I bring it down here, it just, you know how that goes? I don't have room for it. That's why I took it upstairs. Oh, I need to clean out that little closet to the left of me, and there's things in there that I could take upstairs and bring things like that box of lace down here. And all these boxes that I'm organizing, I think I'm going to put them in that little closet, and I've got them all numbered. And I was watching Lisa this afternoon, and she painted a box with oops paint. And I'm going, how cool. I'm going to have to paint my boxes so they'll be all one or similar colors. I did buy some oops paint, and I have it over, here's the arm to my, here's the arm. He's going to be holding an ice cream cone, I think. Except I have to figure out, I think like this, maybe coming from the back. Because this is the Standard Oil doll, Standard Oil man. And I got a hose that's going to go on there. Where did that run off to? Somewhere we made a hose with a little nozzle. Beth Schuler came across the greatest idea to make a nozzle out of a paintbrush. What do they call this? The ferrule? And we made a hose ferrule. If I can't find it, I'll have to... I'm sure it's here. Okay, and this goes in my arcade, wherever I put that. And these safety pins I want to use. So as I was cleaning out, I ran across a bag of things that, what did I do with them? A bag of things, and I don't know what I did with them, that I want to use right away, because I was looking for my jewelry pliers, you know, my little jewelry piece pliers, and I found all 3 of them. They were in this black container here. I think I'm going to put this lace temporarily back in this container. We're not going to start until 6:30 of the game. Oops paint? Oops paint is like at the paint, well, even like at Walmart or the paint stores, where well, they'll either mix up some paint and it's not the right shade that the customer wanted, or they get the recipe wrong, or the person decides they don't like it, and so they don't buy. It's just like a quart or a pint. Sometimes it's just little jars, and they call it oops paint. Now, it could be, I think what I bought was a quart, so it could be larger containers too. Sometimes they get the recipe wrong when they're mixing it, and they call it oops paint. Look, I got some little pipettes. I've been looking all over for my pipettes, and there they are. I'm going to put them up here in the top shelf of my cart. If I'm ever looking for pipettes and can't find them, they're in the top shelf of my cart. And here's my punches for crocodile punches. I'm going to put these behind me for right now. They're going to go over across the room. Then I want to put these laces in here. Yeah. So we'll start with this big one. And this, I'm going to make a rag doll a la Lori's rag doll. And did you guys catch Carol McDonald's doll video? I think she stapled this on. No, she just taped it on. No, it's stapled on. Carol McDonald put up a doll video, and I did put it in the playlist if you want to go see it. She was showing all the dolls she's made over the past. She made this one doll. Let me tell you guys, it's really cool. It's a cloth doll. It's kind of skinny and got long legs, and it's all decorated up. But she embroidered on that doll. And she embroidered on that doll after it was all stuffed. Now, do you know how much talent that takes? And the embroidery is beautiful. The embroidery is beautiful. I have this over across my light to block off. When you may have noticed in that video the light bouncing off of my eyeglasses on my right eye. I go, oh dear. And I generally put up a paper across my eye light to catch it. See, this is just stuff I have, and I need to, I have a stack of these things that I get at the thrift store. Like I paid $1 for these address labels. And Barb Clark got her EcoTank printer, and she's getting me interested in one, but I may have to wait till I save up my pennies. This is mostly paper stuff that can go over on my paper pad stack across the room on the shelf. And these are more tags, I believe. I think these are for my Trashinichi. Then I'm looking for my Trashinichi, I confess. Look at this, makes a perfect circle, doesn't it? I'll keep that out. Not to use tonight, but I'm going to put this behind me too, this stack of papers and stuff. And, you know, I just need to sort and clean. When this stuff creeps in on you so much, and look, I just can't throw this away. This came in, I think this was around the laminator. I'm not sure what this was around. I'm not sure what this came with, but it's kind of a foamy plastic, soft packing material. I can't throw that away. And I'm just going to put the lid here. And this is Karen K's Tuscan Red paint. I need to take it out of the envelope and put it up on my paint shelf, my paint rack. And I think I'll throw the envelope away because I pretty much cut it up. Who else has come in here that I've missed? Sherry Haybean. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Holly Dalton. Welcome, welcome. Angie Brown is here. Which Janet came in. Janet, that's okay. She still has some of my yo-yos and cards. You may come on some. Is Keisha on tonight? I support Keisha's auction, but not on the nights I stream. I can't get over there while I'm streaming. That may be fun sometime to pop on into Keisha's auction and bid on some stuff while I'm streaming, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. All right, so we're just gonna get this off my desk in preparation for oh, I was gonna put that lace in there, wasn't I? Hold on, I goofed. Let me bring this back out again. I want to keep this fabric out. Let's put this on the bottom. I wanted to put this lace temporarily. Yeah. Well, you know, I want to show you guys something. I have time before we start. So I don't know what I did with what I wanted to show you. Where did I put it? Well, maybe I won't show you. I'll save it for another time. I'll save it for another time because it's not all that earth-shaking. And I keep knocking my little shoe that has my little scissor pins in it. And I'm going to lose them if I'm not careful. All right, we'll take this off my desk now. I want to clear my desk off so that we can play the game. I have my boxes all stacked up behind me, not according to number, but according to size, because the number 1 is really small, and it's not going to go, well, I could put it on the top. It's toward the top, but yeah, they're stacked up according to size. I got the largest ones on the bottom. These are the little doll prompt cards that I made Friday night. I need to alter oh, I lost my train of thought. Alter a cigarette box to put on them. I'm trying to get stuff out of my drawer while I'm talking, and that's not working. I want one of these scrunchies. And yeah, straighten up my drawer here. And let's put a scrunchie around. I don't know if I can get it around twice. Yeah, I think I can. It isn't going to hold it once. I got to twist it. There we go. That's what to do. And this is the bobby pin embellishment that I made. This works really well. Let's put these little dolls. Judy, and by the way, I did post a card shower post in Vibbsville for Judy. So it's you probably have to scroll down a little to find it, but she watches our chats, and yeah, let's surprise her with a card shower. I'm gonna make a little fan out of this, but let's put these on this bobby pin if and I can. Let's see, they need to go on this way just to hold them while I'm, whoops, that's the back. They need to be to the back. Yeah, you have that little kick in there. That's to open up your bobby pin. Get your finger in there. And I'm going to make a little fan out of those dolls, but not tonight. It's not in one of my boxes. All right, I pretty well have cleaned up the mess here. I've still got a few things laying around. Let's see, I'll need a pen. Is this a writable pen? No, that's getting pretty dark. See, that's how it goes. Let's open up a package of pens here. Hi, Heather. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Janet Nash. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Janice Glines. Happy birthday to Mitzi, everybody. Say happy birthday to Mitzi. Hi, Rachel. Welcome, Rachel. Rachel, the game's going to start at 6:30, which is probably about, what, 12 minutes from now? Let me snip this. I like to save the product tags if I can. There. Alright, let's put these over across on my desk over here. And the erasers. I need to put those back in my eraser box here. These are ones I've made before. I guess I could put my clothespin in there too. I'm getting there. And we'll give this to Penelope. Sometimes I pull things like that and put it in. I call this Penelope's throne because she sits right in there and she's facing you. So that's how come I use that. Okay. Okie dokie. That's put away. All right, I think I got a few loose things over here, but I think they'll be okay. All right. And here is my inventory book. Now I'm going to alter that cover. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but we're going to alter the cover. And let me tip my camera so you guys can get a better view. You're seeing so much of this, which is kind of empty space. There. Okie dokie. Woo! All right. What's going on? They're saying happy birthday to Mindy. Holly, are you not feeling well? Oh, Holly, you get better real soon, Mitzi says. Hi, Chris. She says, hello, Mary and company. Hi, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Aw, Jude is sending hugs to Janet Nash's Freddy dog. It's so fun to watch Janet's videos. She takes Freddy's out for walks with her and to the lavender field and all over the place. We love Freddy. Hi, Roberta. Artistic Adventures, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you join us tonight. Let's see. Rachel's here. Janice is here. Hi, Jean. Homeschool Mama 4. Welcome, welcome. Kilburn's Allie K. Nettie, there's Nettie. Hi, Nettie. I'm kind of scrolling back to say hello to folks I may have missed. Heather's here. Janice. Janet Nash. Rachel. Angie. Mitzi. Kilburns. Sherry Haybean. Angie. Jean. Allie K. Holly. Jude, Janet, everybody's here. Welcome, everybody. Holly said, hello, everyone. I might not stay long. I'm not feeling well. Oh, Holly, we're just sending out good healing thoughts and prayers to you. Yeah, that's not fun to not feel well. Now, what I'm going to do when I do this is kind of pre-prep. When I play my games, I'm going to, and the problem with writing on this is my pen, my ink soaks through. But I want to keep a record of my games, what box I pulled from, and what, if anything, we make from it. You know, we'll see what happens here. And these are just some extras that I'm going to put in the boxes, and so that when I go pull a box and I'm not looking in my inventory book, I can say, oh, this is what I have in here. I'll just put those on top. So I have 21 boxes, but I think the most items that I have in any one box it's between 35 and 37. And some of this stuff is really small because, you know, I don't throw away product tags. See, I think the biggest box, and some of them are really empty, like I've only got 4 items there, but some of those are in an envelope, so 22, let's see, I'm looking for, there's 31 there, so it isn't like I'm going to have a choice of 20 million items to pick from, because I'm going to pick one box and then I'm going to pick out of the box an item. So I think 35 or 34 is the most I have in any one box. Okay, so that's that. Joyce, there's our Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Yay, it's good to see you. Joyce Maureen. Yay, I'm glad you're stopping in on our chats, Joyce. I'm going to get a piece of paper to write on to put in the back. Hold on a second. Do any of you have trouble with ice cubes in your refrigerator? Have ice maker in your refrigerator and it turns plasticky? It's been ruining the taste of my ice cubes and they're horrible. And I cleaned out the freezer. I haven't cleaned out the refrigerator yet. You know, and tried to get rid of any food that looked like it might be causing a stink. but it tastes plasticky. And I looked it up on the internet, and several people have that problem, and they said change the filter, or it might be the little pipes things, and they're supposed to run it through 3 or 4 times. I think I've run it through 70 times. I can't get that taste out of my ice cubes. I told my brother, I said, I'm just going to get some plain old ice cube trays and start making my ice. He doesn't taste it, but you don't taste it right away. Your ice have to sit and melt before you really taste it. Put a box of baking soda in the freezer. Oh, that's a good idea, Janice. I'm going to try that. Thank you so much. Baking soda. I know baking soda in the refrigerator, and I put baking soda in old trunks to keep the smell out of the old, the musty smell out of the trunks. But I've never put baking soda in the freezer. I'm going to do that. Thank you so much for that tip. See, I knew you guys would have a a solution. Let's see, do I want to tear it? I think I'll just tear it. I want to fit it on my page, which should be about here. We'll just deco the edges here. And that's getting tossed. And we'll tear it here. I like crinkly edges. All right, so what I want to do is write on here BBYS, and that's blast bash your stash. Blast bash your stash. And I'm going to date it 8/1/2021. And then I'm going to write what box that we're going to go out to random org. I have 21 boxes. And some of these, as I was writing down, like I was watching Tanya this afternoon, and I number on these other little lists first. And I was watching Tanya, and my 7 looked on this number 19, the 7 looked like a 9. So, or I missed 7 and 8 for some reason. So I just wrote missed. So if random org tells me to take 7 or 8, I'll just pick the next number that random org picks, if it chooses that box. But I'm going to write down the box I pulled from and the number of item that we use. And I'm put S because I have a feeling we might be pulling more than one. And I have a feeling if it's a simple pull, we might do more than one game. And then I'm going to do a description of what I make. Now, if you want to play along, and if you don't have boxes, but if I pull a stamp and pull a stamp out of your stash, or pull something out of your stash to use tonight to play along, and let's use up our stash. Let's use up the stash so we can get more. And you guys, I got Happy Mail. So I'm going to inventory one of the Happy Mail. I got a Happy Mail box, and I got a Happy Mail envelope from Janet Nash. And of course, the Janet Nash's will probably go in my art journal. But when I get Happy Mail, I'm going to inventory it in here right away. But I'm not going to do that until after we play our game. So that'll be in the next game, because it'll take me, well, I want to do the game first because it's almost 6:30. Is Carol in here? Chris is here. There's Carol. Hi, Carol. And let me remind you again, Carol put up a dog video today. this afternoon, and I've already got it in the playlist, and Carol is going to join our Friday hop team. Yay, Carol. We've got 3 new people joining us. I'm so excited. I'm trying to get Linda back into streaming with us, but Linda McAllister, but you know, if you're not in the mood to stream, people nagging at you isn't going to help. But we sure do miss Linda and Lucia and Shelly. I miss Shelly so much. Shelly, if you're out there listening, know that you are missed. But, you know, Shelly has got a lot on her plate. I understand perfectly. And Lucia's been, I laughed at Lucia's post on my announcement video. She says, I feel your pain, Mary. So Lucia's, you know, Lucia's a grandmother. She's had several grandchildren in the last, well, not several. I know she's had, what, 2 or 3 grandkids in the last year, Lucia, the last couple years. And, you know, you want to be a grandma while they're still young, you know. So I get it. But I miss them anyway. And Lucia's been popping back in on our streams, not just mine. She was here, what, Friday night? But I've seen her in some of the other streams too. So yay, Lucia. All right. So it is officially 6:31. So let's get at this game. Let's start it out. Like I said, I've got 21 boxes here. This is my little inventory. And this isn't going to be hard. Now, if you want to play along, if I pull a stamp or if you have something similar to what I pull it and make something out of it. Use your stash. And it doesn't have to be like what I do. If you just, this is a game to use up our stash. So I see a white rose up here of scrap paint. I just looked and I go, there's a rose there. All right. So let me get to random org here. I'm gonna pull the, and I'm right out there, and I'm gonna put between 1 and 21. Back. 1 and 21, and it's gonna choose a box. Get sequence, and it chose box number 12. So out of box number 12, let's see how many items I have in box 12. Let me set this up here a minute. How many items? Let's go to my inventory list. And box 12. Oh! It's my box of peacock, or box of markers. It's a box of markers. Let me show it to you. Where is it? It's here. Under 5 other boxes. Let's see if I can get it out. I'm going to have a system of boxes here. Let me lift up my boxes and set these down. They're not heavy. They're small. They're smaller boxes. So we're going to use our markers tonight. We might play more than one game, but yeah, these are older markers. And I think they're Pin Plus Gear markers. They're older ones, so they may not all be fresh. Let me get it out. Looks like this. Now, my goal on this box, on this game, was to pull an item. But I did not number all of my markers. So I'm just going to use markers. And what shall we do with our markers? Well, let's, box of markers. Penelope, I'm going to move you or you're going to get knocked over. Shall I just grab a handful? No, I want to pull separate colors. Let's pull a blue, a pink, a yellow, a red, a brown or gold. Pull different color. I think some of these are fine point markers. So I think I'll do a doodle. And we're not going to spend all night on this. I'll do another game. Let's see. A purple. Some of these may not even work. Some of them were gifted to me, those little foam markers. I thought I pulled all of those out of here, but evidently I didn't. Here's a I already got a blue highlighter. Yellow gold. I got yellow gold. I got pink. Let's pull that. Here's a lighter green. See, you need to use this stuff or they'll dry up. Some of these are not all Pen Plus Gear. Some of these are the Super Tips. Super Tip markers. That's enough. We're just going to do something out of our box of markers. And I think I'm going to do a doodle. And I think I'll do it in my journal. Let's do a doodle in my journal, if I can find that. Come on, Mary. You should have stuff out right where you can find it. Well, I do generally, but then I pile stuff on it. And it gets all messed up. What did I do with my journal? Oh, Mary, this is horrible. Well, since I can't put my hands on it right now, I did something with it. Here it is. Ha! So this is going to be, I meant this just to be my June journal, but it's turning into a June, July, and August journal. Let me go back to chat. I'd like to hear about what you guys pulled. Did you pull something from your stash? What are you going to use? Is anybody working along with me? And if you're working along, I'd like to hear what you pulled from your stash that you're going to use up. That's another part of this. So let me write on here, though, that I pulled. It was the box of markers. Let me get my pen out. 12 was it? It would start with something like this. Box of old, I'll put old markers. And I'm going to be doing doodles in my journal. I'm going to keep track. Now I may rewrite this with my Sharpie pen in the back of this book. From the back here, I'm going to keep track of my games. But I don't want to write with this pen on those pages because it will soak through in my art journal. Brittany says, I'm just gluing in my glue book. I'm using up paper scraps and stuff. Yay, Brittany. Way to go. Becky says, I'm using pockets from my nearly made Happy Mail stash book. I will share it later. Becky had a really great idea. She said this game would be really good for Happy Mail. Now, this is Becky's idea, but boy, can Mary use it. So I can't do it now because my Happy Mail is mostly on my little cart behind me. But I need to put a box, I'm going to get together a box of Happy Mail. Then we're going to pull it out and I'm going to choose one to send off. Most of the Happy Mail, most of it that I have ready to send can be sent. It's just sitting here and I'm not getting it done. So that's Becky's idea, and Becky, that was a really good idea. So let me go out, hopefully, let me find one here. I have to go to my drive. Hold on, I'm going to my drive, and we're going to go to a doodle game. And I might just go to an old doodle game, because we're using up stash, we'll use up old prompt games too. And I'm just going to type in doodle. D-O-O-D-L-E, and search, and it's bringing up doodle games, old doodle games that I did. Let's go to an old one. Let's go to game. Let's see. This pulled 12. So do I have? I don't see Doodle Game 12 here. Well, there it is. Let's go to Doodle Game 12. And this is what it pulled up. I might have to. Oh no, I'm good. I don't get the links here. On this. Hold on. Can I? Let's open and open down. Let's download this. See notifications for details. Download Doodle Game 12. Open using files. My files. Okay, here's Doodle Game 12. And none of the apps on your table can open that. Well, that's pooey. It can't open it. Maybe I downloaded the wrong thing. We'll just use this. I'll have to copy the links and put them in my... Let's see. This is from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and let's see, it looks like it's dresses. Let's pull one of these. It says a belt from a German. Let's see what this is. Let's pull this link, copy, and I'll put it in my Firefox. Hold on, we're getting there. I'm going to find a doodle from an old Doodle game. Can I open a new browser here? There. And let's put the link in and see what this is. Hopefully it'll go to the same thing. This is an old link, so hopefully, there it is, belt, Northern Italia. Oh, look at this belt. Let me expand it. Ooh, this will be fun doodles. And I'm just going to doodle it off of here. I'm going to expand this as much as I can. Let's go to one of these, and that's as far as it's going to go. Can I save this image? Save image. And let's go to hold the phone. Let me find my way on my own to my folder. I think I can get in closer on that image. Here it is here. And did I open it here? There we go. Ooh, we can get way in. No, that's as far as I'm going to be able to go. I can get in further on that. I need to get in further. Oh, I know what I did. Let's get out of that. Let's move you guys up here. And let me snap a picture of this. And go to that picture. Open that. And see if I can go in further here. Not too much further. Oh, see, Mary gets, edit the picture. Mary gets all involved in what she's doing when she does this stuff. Let's zoom in on this portion. Right here. And up a little, down a little, and down a little here. And save. And come back out. And hopefully that's not it. Where did it save it? It saved it in screenshots, I think. There we go. There we go. I knew I could get in there closer, but it's still not very clear. So I'll just go about with that, I guess. I was hoping to get in here more to do the doodles, but all right, let's not dilly-dally, Mary. I want to do some doodles. I'm going to do them in my art journal. So, well, what shall we doodle on? One of these pages with the text on it? Let's doodle on this. So I'm going to start out with the black. And I can't see this too well. But this is just for fun, and this is just using up, and it's actually using a page in my journal too. I have not been doing a lot of art journaling. So, and I really do like these super tips. These are old ones. And look how nice they're drawing. Kudos to Crayola brand. Now these aren't going to be perfect. No, they're not going to be perfect. But they're still going to be fun. So what else? Let me go back out to chat here. What else are you guys using? What do you, anybody playing along? Oh, did you lose a pet? Let's see. Let's go back. Becky said she was using Pocket 12 for my newly made Happy Mail stash book. I will share it later. Mitzi said she's using markers, thinking of digging out my spiral graph. Oh, that would be neat if she says if I can find it. Boy, do I understand that one. Jude says, I grabbed all dark colors. I did what Chris did, closed my eyes. Oh, really? Chris said, I'm glad I'm here, Carrie. I find you very entertaining. What, Carrie? Am I missing somebody here? Rachel here. Sweet dreams, sweet lady. Janet Nash. Yeah, it's late for Janet. Brittany says, I'm just gluing in my glue book. Becky said she's using Pocket 12. Mitzi said she's going to try to find her spiral graph. Jude says she grabbed all dark colors. Jude says she's cheating now. It's okay to cheat, Jude. This is a pretty lenient game. You cheaters are welcome. Rachel said, Mitzi, check behind the chair in the corner for the spiral graph. Jude says she's going to glue in her glue book too. All right. Rachel said, actually, it's on shelf 3, rack 4 in box 7. Is Kathy D in here? Did I miss somebody? I don't see everybody when they come in until somebody says hello to them. Kathy D, welcome, welcome. Nettie's here. They're laughing at Rachel. Jude says her sister-in-law came to visit. Jill, hi Jill. Jill Colors 2 came in. Oh, you meant Mary. Okay, not Carrie, Mary. Okay. I thought I missed her. I thought I missed her, Chris. Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Chicken Pot Pie Society. Barbara, my random org pulled my box of markers, so I'm just going to do some doodles. I'm trying to keep up with chat here. Do. Barb came in. They're saying hello to Barb. Rachel, did you lose a pet? I missed that. Hugs to you. Jacqueline, Lovely's Crafting Lodge, says she's not playing along. She just finished XC practice. Headed to the grocery, so I'm lurking. Well, that's okay to lurk, too. It's okay to watch. I'm not going to just use Mark. I'm going to do another game in addition to this. We'll do a few doodles, and then I'll move on. Carol says, have a good night, everyone. She's got to go. Bye, Carol. Thanks for popping in, and thanks for your doll video. Let me go out here. Oops, wrong thing. boy, this is hard on my phone, on my tablet. And then you got to change to get the apostrophe. Carol's doll. And then I do the one-handed typing, space, and then I got to paste the link. A lot of typing. There is a link to Carol's doll video. And let's go back. Let's go back earlier today. Aunt Beck. Let's get Aunt Becky's video, doll video in here. Live chat. I should just put in the playlist, but I don't do what I should do. I do what's in my head at the time. There's Becky's doll video. And let's go back. Whoops, I did the wrong thing. And this is what takes me so long. Yesterday, if I can find it, you see I watch a lot of videos. Oops, there's a test. Saturday night bingo. I was watching. I watch sometimes. I don't chat a lot, but sometimes I go out and watch Beth. Where is? Well, Lori did a video. Where's Lori's? Traveler's Notebook. Well, if you go to my playlist, Time for Art Videos, Simple Ragdoll, share, copy, come back to chat, Mary, live chat. This is Lori's, and I'm so proud of these girls for jumping in and contributing to the pre-process videos. This is Lori's doll doll video. And paste. There we go. So, yay! Janet, there's Janet Baum. Hi, Janet. Welcome, welcome, Janet. Janet USA. Janet Nash was here earlier, but I think she had to go to bed. It's late over where she is. Kathy D is here. Oh, you found your spiral graph? Now I'm going to do it on a ledger page. Yay! Mitzi bought a ledger, didn't you, at Junk Journal Shop's sale where she was selling all the ledgers? All right, let's go back and finish my doodles here. I can't get a very clear image here. It's pretty, I can't zoom in as much as I'd like. I want to do the simple ones. And let's see, let's do this kind of fast. We just don't want to dwell all night on this. We're just going to do a doodle of these belt decorations. And let's do a black circle in the middle, and let's give it a little light shine there, a little twinkle spot. And let's see, I don't want to use too much dark on that. Do I have another? Uh-oh, what did Mary do with the cap? Here it is. Let's use, instead of the thing about these, they've got two open spots on the lid. And I'm always constantly trying to put it in the wrong one. And I'll bet you kids do that too. I think they should seal up that spot. But that's just me. What color is this? Oh, this will be fine. I'm going to make mine gold. And we're just going to kind of fill in the... And I can kind of see little you know, it's kind of a raised, embossed metal, except for mine's going to be a gold metal. And what you're seeing here is kind of the light shining off of it. Right in there. This is a belt. One of the belt, this is off of a belt. A belt embellishment. A leather belt. And then let's go to this darker, it's not gold, I don't think, it's more of a dark yellow. And let's do that. Oh, this is pink. That's not gold. I get, you know, sometimes when I look at this, it looks gold to me. And after I get it on the page, it's pink. I got a pink belt buckle. Well, we're going to put yellow over it. That will kind of turn it gold. I get surprised. I've done that before. I look at the marker tip and I think it's gold, and it turns out after I've marked it, it's pink. I must get my pinks and golds mixed up sometimes. Oh dear. You must get a little mixed up at times, Mary. Oh, I kind of like that. Now, this is going to be gold in here. Yeah, I like that. We're going to leave the white. I'm going to leave it just like that. It kind of looks like a flower, but it's a belt buckle. Now, it has some decorative elements. Let's go back to my black. It has some decorative elements here and here and up here, and it kind of comes out like this, and I can't see it too well. It looks like like 3 baubles or something there, and 3 probably baubles on that. I can't zoom in on it anymore. They won't let me. And then this one comes this way. And I could probably take a picture of this, snap a picture of that, and then keep zooming in, but I lose the sharpness of the photo when I do that. We'll just imagine that we know what we're doing. Like that. And let's go back in with the gold here. I'll kind of leave a little white in there. Gold in there. Gold in here. Now, the back of the ground of the buckle is brown with some black shadowing going on in here. But let's, oh, this is perfect. It's on a leather belt buckle. So we're just going to shade in. And I really do like the super tips for shading too, or for large areas. I do like the super tips. And I'm going to kind of leave some white in there just to give it a little highlighting. And this is all we're going to do for this. I'm ready to move on to something else. I've used my markers sufficiently for my game. Let's put these away. Let's go pull another one. Let's see what else I have in there. Whoops, I don't want to put my marker away. Let's use some more stash. I'm going to keep that pen out. Let's use some more stash. I'm done with this. I better date it. Let's put BBYS game 1, game number 1, and box 12 markers. So I went to Doodle Game 12, because I just happened to have it out there. Doodle Game 12, and let's see, let's date it 8/1/2021. That was fun. That was fun. It doesn't have to be anything tremendous, just enough fun to play. Let's put these away. And if it pulls 12 again, well, actually, I can go to the next number down. Let's look at, see what the next number down was. I'm done with all these pictures. Let's get rid of those. Get rid of that. We can get, let's see, do we want to get rid of, we can get rid of this and this. And I want to come out to that because I want to go back to my random org. The next one down was, when I did 1 through 12, the next box that it pulled was, uh-oh, I have to pull it again. Let's see if it'll pull again. I can't go to the next one, I got out of it. 1 through 21. Get sequence. We're going to pull another box. And it's box 13. Oh, you guys, I'm not going to do box 13 tonight. Because that's just tape, I believe. I think that's just tape. Large box. Oh, no, it's fussy cuts. It's my large box of fussy cuts. We'll do that. We'll use up our fussy cuts. That isn't what I said. We will, we'll work in a glue book like the rest of you are. And I happen to have this. This is not my front porch journal. This is another journal that I made. Well, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. I didn't get all my markers. I can't talk tonight. All my markers. Let's go back to the back. Wait, this is game 2. Let's mark this. Let's see. Let's put game 1. This is, I'm going to copy these over. Game 1. So we're going to go to game 2. And we're going to go to box 13 it pulled. And I'm going to leave this up here. So if we want to play another game, I'm not going to get out of it. So, do you have any fussy cuts laying around? Do you want to play? Do you want to work in a glue book? We might do several because I can't, I've got geez, hundreds of fussy cuts in that big box of fussy cuts. Let me plug you guys back in or you guys are going to lose juice. And I should probably check my phone up there and make sure that that it's getting juice. Am I getting juice? Yes. All right, let me pull the big box of fussy cuts. That's a decorated box too, but it happens to be toward the bottom. So I have to move these boxes again or I should just leave them off when I do this. I can't just pull it out from the bottom of the stack is what I'm saying. Now this I did not organize tonight, I just wrote it down, or today. This is my big box of fussy cuts. And I decorated this box in a stream a long time ago. Yeah, I should throw more. I've been taking fussy cuts out and putting them in my wax paper books. Those are out in the dining room now. We're going to pull out of here. And let's move everything but this. And let's put this in here and put that up there. Oh, you guys, I have so many boxes. So I'm just going to pull a handful because this box gets quite large. I can't handle it on my desk and everything too. So I'm going to pull a handful of fussy cuts. And I mean a handful. Let's put these larger papers at the bottom. We'll just pull a bunch of them out here. Like this. And what I have at the bottom are little ones. Maybe I'll pull some little ones too. Uh-oh, my fan is going to blow stuff around. Oh, and I want my tea. Oh, you guys, I got to make sure that that tea isn't leaking. I'm going to have to blank you guys out for a minute while I check my tea. Fell over. Oh. How am I going to do that? I think it'll be okay, but I'm not sure. Hold on. I can't let that tea be down on the floor. You're going to see my back, I think. You might see more. I knocked my tea over the cliff. It's in a lidded cup, but I was afraid it was going to leak out the... Did you get a view of my back of my blouse? Hopefully that's all in my head. All right. Sorry about that. I'll wipe off the straw because I still want to drink out of this. Baking soda in the freezer. That tea tastes horrible with that taste of those ice cubes. All right, we're just going to do some glue booking. And I happen to have my glue stick right here. So we're going to have fun with using up fussy cut images. Pull some fussy cuts, or it doesn't even have to be fussy cuts. Several of you are already glue booking tonight. Jude and Brittany, I know, are. Mitzi's over in the corner playing with her spirograph. Behind the chair in the corner. Joy says, Janet, I appreciate you. We do appreciate our Janet. Yes, we do. Janet said, Joyce, thank you so much for coming here. You know how, no idea how much I missed you, and I think about you. Oh, Janet, that's so sweet. We missed our Joyce too, didn't we? Hi, Journey of Crafting. Are you Natalie? Are you Natalie? We went to your channel, Journey, and we have another Journey in here, Journey Stolman, and we thought that your channel was her channel, but it's not. But I subscribe to your channel because you do some nice things, so welcome, welcome. Bye, Jude. Sorry, Mary, I have to leave. Our dog has to get to the vet. Well, take care, Jude. Thanks for popping in. Jude is over in Australia, so we understand all the life things. That dog has to go to the vet. Now, this is just a book, a junk journal that I made from scrap papers. And let me tell you, it is scrap papers. What was it? Oh, there's Mina's little, there's the image of Mina's little teddy bear holding the heart. And I need to, the heart has a square bottom. And I need to get in on that stamp yet and make the heart with a point on it. But other than that, her teddy bear stamp is ready to mail, and that's one of the reasons why I'm cleaning. I need to get to stuff. And so this is just a junk journal from old papers that, you know, why throw this stuff away if we're going to glue book? And I'm going to use my glue stick. Do you guys have, are you guys buffering? Are you guys buffering? I'm not buffering. Are you guys buffering? Janet said she was buffering. Joyce said she was buffering. Mina says, I already named her Mandy Bear. Okay, Mina, as soon as I find her, I'm going to send her off to you, and I'm going to send it in a priority mail package, because I want it to get to you, and I'm going to put fragile on it, and I'm going to say handle carefully and make sure it gets to the address without tearing the envelope up. Well, it won't be an envelope, it'll be a box, but I'm going to make sure this one gets to you, Mina, but I have to find it first. No buffering, Joyce? You see a point on the heart? Well, I think it's pretty, the top of the heart. The point, the black has a point, but the white heart. Maybe if I hold it up closer, let me stand up because I can't see what you guys are seeing. See, the black has a point, but the white is squared off, and I want to carve through some of that black and make a point on the white, on the negative space there. But I made a little teddy bear for Mina, and it got crushed in the mail, and I don't know what, we don't know what happened to the bear. Mina got the crumbled up envelope, and that's made me very reluctant to send them out. But I carved her another stamp, and well, at first I wasn't sending them out because of COVID and the election and all of that. The mail service was having troubles with the way it was. Janet says, yay, my laughing face. How did I miss that, Joyce? Brittany says she's not buffering. Okay, good. Mina says, Tucson postal machines are brutal. They must be, Mina. Janet says, Joyce, I have the biggest smile on my face. Aww. Aww. All right, let's just, I generally try to tell a story with my glue booking, but let's just pull some stuff. This looks like a jelly print on deli paper. This was probably sent to me because I don't generally work on deli paper. Not that I don't like it, but Dee Dee sent me some deli paper to work on and I never got it done. How about on one of these smaller pages? Oh look, there's something of a stamp kind of in there. Let me zoom in so you guys can see just a little better. And I'll probably have to get out, let's see, my book is kind of crooked, so. All right, I have to get out something to use for, to catch my glue. What do I have? Wax paper, I guess, if I can find it. What did I do with my wax paper? Ah! Excuse me while I go get some wax paper here. I had some, what's this? Is this wax paper? That's aluminum foil. Hold the phone. I know I got wax paper here, but I know right where this box is. And I like to use catalogs and stuff, but I don't have one handy for extra pages when I'm doing my glue booking. Got a squeaky chair, I'm sorry. So let's just open this up and see if I can't get this out. And the fan is blowing, so we're going to put this right in here. And do I want this to... We might be doing a lot of glue booking. Use up your stash, you guys. Use up your stash. Let's see. If I glue right over to just a little beyond this line here. Come on. Bash your stash. I'm going to use glue book images because I have lots more to glue book. I have a lot more fussy cutting in the works. And I haven't got to see Tanya's book video yet, book haul. She went to a library sale. I haven't gotten out there to see her. I think she said it was in last Tuesday's stream. She said it's right at the first if you're interested. Now this is kind of sticky, so I'm going to put something there. What shall I put? Now some of you just grab, but I have to look as I grab. Let's put these 3 men there, but I need something behind them. So how about this? It says the South Nose Barbecue. Let's put the South Nose. Let's take off the barbecue and put this right here and this here, right in there. I might need some more black in there, but let's do this anyway. Yeah, everything's blowing for me. Glue book time, glue book time. Bash your stash. What rhymes with stash? I need some words that rhyme with stash. Besides bash. We got bash your stash and blast your stash. But we're gonna, we'll say blast your stash really fast. All right, we'll put this on here. I'm not trying to tell a story. I'm doing it more by color and and shape, what fits the page tonight. Sometimes most of the time when I glue book, I think a lot more about it. I think a lot more about it than I am tonight. I usually try to tell a story or make it make some sense. But tonight I'm going by color and what fits on the page, the shape of what fits on the page. Now I got a little scrap left here. What shall we do? Shall we just glue it down in there? Let's do that. Let's just... And I found a box. I don't have it out because it's in the other room. I haven't inventoried it yet, but it has a whole bunch of these empty glue sticks in it. Now here's Man on Stilts. I could see him in here. And you know I'm covering up my... Am I? No, I put it over here. Alright, so where am I going to put this man on the stilts? I want him to show. See, I have to think. These might look nice. They're dark. Or it might like... No, I like them over here, I think. But I can't cover up the south nose. So maybe right in there. Yeah. This is a really dark page. I was going to zoom in. Did I zoom in? I think I knocked stuff over. Well, that's as far as it'll go. I mean, not as far without... let's see what's going on. We're saying hello to Rosemary Morris. Rosemary Morris. I found the Stargazer caboodle. It's one of my stash boxes. It's got that rusty journal that I bought from you in it. But Random Moore didn't pick it tonight. We're blasting our stash tonight, Rosemary. The first pull from Random Moore picked markers and I did a doodle. And now it picked my large fussy cut images, so we're doing some fussy cutting here. Not fussy cutting, some glue booking. I'm going to fold this over and let it fall over this way. Rosemary is doing a wonderful caboodle this month of August. If you haven't found her caboodle kits, it's on the Silk Road, and she's going to do several kits, I think, but she started off with India. And oh my goodness, you guys, what she sent. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And Rosemary, if you're listening, I don't have a lot of India stuff, so I'll be using a lot of your India things in the caboodle. So this will be using Rosemary's. I generally put a lot of my own things in the caboodles when I'm doing caboodle pages, but not this time. Alright, this I'm going to have to take off. Now I still need something up at the top. This page is pretty dark. Let me pull it over this way a little more. This page is pretty dark. There's 3 men sitting here. And it says, the South Knows. And these, I think, come off of bullets. I think. I got it out of an outdoors magazine, a men's outdoors magazine. And this was a deli paper. Somebody printed on deli paper. I'm not sure where I got that from. Look, here's some velveteen. I'm not sure where that came from. It's got a staple in it. That's black. Alright, where's my page? I lost my page. I lost my page. There it is. It's right behind Mina. Oh, look, we got the little big boy. We got the little big boy. He might look cute over here. I like him here. We'll save him out. Let's see what else is in here. Do you guys have fussy cuts? Here's a steampunk. That might look good. Maybe over on this smaller page here. It's kind of a masculine theme going on tonight. I think it goes this way. Had it upside down. What's going on in chat? Rachel says, so far we have cash, crash, flash, mash, and then Cheryl's busting my stash. Cheryl, I want a poem from you. Can you give me a poem about busting the stash, blast, vast, bash, crash? We gave you plenty of rhyme words. This is a challenge for Cheryl. You have to use all the words in Rachel's comment. So far we have cash, crash, flash, mash, and busting my stash. This is your challenge, Cheryl. I want a poem using all those words. You have to work when you come here. Cheryl goes, baloney. Baloney. I have to put something on this wax paper. It'll blow away. Oops, put it right side up. Now this page is shorter. It feels good to be doing this. Use up these things that you have. You light the fire, we'll pave the way. Ooh, I like that. And I like it because it's dark. You light the fire, we'll pave the way. Let's see. Let's do it over here. Yeah, let's put it there. Chris, it's a kit that Rosemary puts together. Please go to her channel. She has a video on it. Did somebody drop a link? Yeah, Janet did. A link to Rosemary Morris's channel. Has a video on her August, I think it's the video what's inside of her caboodle. But generally, I think on Wednesday and Thursday nights, she'll be working in the journal along with us, the caboodle journal. And this month's theme, she themes them different every month. And this month's theme is the Silk Road, and it's the Silk Road to India, or from India. I'll let her explain that. I haven't done, I looked up the Silk Road on the internet because I wanted to know more about it. Rosemary knows all about it, but Mary's out of touch with those things. But I didn't read everything, but the Silk Road is a trade route, or was a trade route. I think it's still in existence. I'm not real sure. Oh, thank you, Rosemary. She said it looks interesting. Oh, there's more. Smash, cash, dash, fash, as in fashion, gash, hash, slash, smash, rash, sash. Wow, a lot of ash words. Cheryl, we're waiting for your poem. Cheryl says hi to Nettie. Oh, Janet dropped a link to Rosemary's August kit. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. And her video. Thank you, Janet. Rosemary will appreciate that. Janice Line said, if Mary had lots of cash, she'd have an even bigger stash until it came down on her in a crash. Oh, I like this. And then she would smash and bash that stash and start all over. Let's write that down. We'll write it down in my glue book. We'll write it right down here on this envelope, right at the very beginning, because it will soak through, but it will soak through on the envelope. So this one is from Janice. If Mary had lots of cash, or you could put your own name in there. If Mary had lots of, that's just a O with an apostrophe. And I'm going to put cash here. Cash. She'd have an even bigger stash. I love it. She'd with apostrophe, have an even, and we'll put bigger over here, bigger, and then I'll put stash here, stash. Then she would smash, and until it came down on her, let's see, until it came down on, and it happens online, down on her in a crash. I'm going to have to outline these, underline it, in a crash then she would smash and dash that stash and start it over. Then she would smash, crash, smash, and dash, that stash, and start all over. I love it. And start. Thank you, Janice. I'm going to have to transfer this over into my little, I got a little book that I'm keeping track of little things. Dee Dee has her widget book. Mine is more of a little book of rhymes and poetry, and it mostly comes from Cheryl. And start all over. And then I'll give you credit here, Janice. Janice lines. And 7/8/1/2021. All right, I love it. And see, this is an envelope, and it only got messy on the inside. All right, I'm going to leave Mina's little bears alone. We're doing this page and these pages. So we're looking for kind of dark, sort of dark theme in here. But we need, oh look, there's a puppy. Oh, and he's the right color. Oh, he's cute. But where does he fit? We're not doing it on Mina. How about he fits in here? Maybe on the back of this. Over here. Maybe crossed here. Maybe I need something behind him. What shall I put behind him? Another envelope. Oh, this is holding all little postage stamps. Nah. What's this? What's this? This might work. For, and then we need something down here, and we'll put him right in here. And I need something right down in there. A little scrap of... This is why you want to keep your scraps. I need a scrap. Let's see what I have over here. Do I have any scraps any place? What do I have? I have them, but not anything I want to use. What's this? Is this big enough? It's thick. Alright, let's smear the glue. Let's just get out another sheet. And I'm going to put that here, and I was scribbling with a white pen on here. It's mostly scribble. How much do I need? How'd I have it? I had it like this. It's gonna have to go like that. And like that. And then he'll come over here. Alright, I think I'll tear it there again. I laugh at myself. I either try to glue with this with the cap on or upside down. Let me tell you, it doesn't work. And I'll put that there. And then we're going to smear glue all up in here. And down in here, I think. Get it all nice and gluey. And this is going to come in here. Right up in there. And I need more glue on here. Thank Holly for the glue sticks. I'm still using Holly's glue sticks. I'm going to glue this down. All right, let me go back to the bottom of chat. Mary Kay's Artful Journey. Hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Is Barbara B in here? Hi, Barbara. That's her. Welcome, welcome. Mary Kay's Artful Journey says, Mary Kay had lots of cast and... Oh, let's see. Mary Kay had lots of cash and stoked up her existing stash, building her ephemera and embellishments, which continued to grow. But what happens after that, nobody knows. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to stop, and on the other side of that envelope, we're going to write that one. And this will just have to be marked out here. We'll put a picture there or something. All right, Mary Kay. Mary Kay comes from Mary Kay's Artful Journey. Had lots of cash. I love this. Lots of cash. I'll have to transfer these over into my other journals because this is kind of a blue book, but I'll get them written down here. And stoked up, and let's underline cash, and stoked up, that means she fed the fire, and stoked up her existing stash. Let's make this in capital letters. Building her ephemera and embellishments. I'll put and over here. Embellishments. Oh, I lost it. Which continued to grow. Which continued. That just sounds like us, Mary Kay. Continued. That's an N. To grow. I keep losing it. What happened? Missed the N on them. Put an N on them. Oh, you guys, where? Then. I got the N on then. No, I missed Mary Kay's. She scrolled up and away. Where did you go, Mary? What happened to Mary Kay's? There's Janice. There's Brittany's. Brittany says, this is the first glue book I ever made. Oh, Brittany! Yay for you! Why it took me so long to make one Because I love it, she says. Gluing stuff down is so easy, and you don't have to think much about it. What happened to Mary Kay's? Oops. I missed Mary Kay's. Is it ahead of? There's Brittany's comment. Rosemary says, I'm in the other room. Thank you, ladies. Rachel, Brittany, Cheryl. I have to go back and read yours, but I'm trying to find Mary Kay's. Well, there it is. Building her ephemera and embellishments, which continued to grow. But what happened after that? All right, but what happened? After that, nobody knows. Is that what she said? Nobody knows. Nobody, we better put that on another word. Nobody, another line, knows. And that was from Mary Kay Kay's, Mary Kay Kay's Artful Journey. Thank you, Mary Kay. Artful Journey. And we'll date it 8/1/2021. All right, I think Cheryl gave us one too. Hi, I'm ending up writing down words. Verses. Let's see. I think I can put Cheryl's here because I don't think, well, it might soak through. Let's see what else I have here. Where I can put Cheryl's. Let's see. I'll leave the dog here. I think I have something else I can write on. I think this yellow. All right, let's see what Cheryl said. I thought I saw something from Cheryl. Cheryl, where are you? Sunday night, we all gathered round to see Mary blast her stash in a flash. Is that it, Cheryl? Okay, that's what we're going to put for Cheryl. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Well, I can put it here on the back of this Hallmark card. So Cheryl says, Sunday night, are you guys working from your stash? You guys got to pull out stuff from your stash and work on it. I want to hear about it. I know some of you are glue booking. Brittany was glue booking. Who else was glue booking in here? Somebody else was glue booking. I can't remember. Sunday night, we gathered round. I got to get these written down or I'll miss them. We gathered round to see Mary blast her stash. Instead of Mary, I'm going to put see everyone. Everyone blast their stash. I want to hear about how you're blasting your stash. In a flash. In a flash. And then I'm going to say, Mary says, there goes our cash. There goes our cash. And this is from Cheryl. Cheryl does good at writing up these little rhymes. I really like them. Cheryl. And we're going to date it 8/1/2021. All right. Woohoo! Let's go back to our, well, let's go to the bottom of the chat. I put the N on there, you guys. Is Lori in here? Hi, Lori, Pink Girly. Welcome, welcome. The whole gang's blasting their stash. Sharon Lombard's here. Hi, Sharon. Welcome, Sharon. Arlene says, Mary Kay had lots of casts and stocked up her existing stash, building her ephemera and embellishments, which continued to grow. Arlene was telling me what it was because I couldn't find it. I should have just stopped and read Arlene's comment. It would have been easier, huh, Arlene? Let's see. I'm going to put this little dog on here. And I need something over here. I might take this. Well, let's see. No, I want it there. So let's... Is anybody blasting their stash tonight? Post and let us know. Leave a comment and let us know if you're working on something. I'd love to know if you guys are working. You don't have to do what I'm doing unless you want to. Just pull something out of your stash. I think Becky said she was working on, what, envelope 12 or something in her Happy Mail. She said she'd post about it later. And she said that early on. I don't know what she's doing now. Well, you guys, should I pull another box? Are you tired of watching me glue booking? See, this is the thing. When I do these games, I get tired fast. I'm ready to move on. Let's finish these. But actually, it's what? 3 pages here. 3 page. We'll finish this layout, these layouts, and then I'll go to something else. We'll finish this. Oh, wait. Let's pull that guy up. There's a bird there. Is that a bird? No, that's a... I'm not sure what the... Yeah, there's a bird there. Let's not cover up the bird. The doggy's looking at the bird. There's a bird flying there, only he's flying horizontally. He's going that way. He's flying up. Zoop. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, we're looking for, as I said, this time, I am looking for dark. I got something caught on the bottom of this. Hold on. I generally don't just reach in and pull stuff. There's some chairs. But I'm going for dark themes here. Like I got the dog and the bird. And I put some black paper there to cover that area up. This is a steampunk piece. This is deli paper. And this is just little, this is gun shells. Parts of gun shells, I think. And I've folded over there on this deli paper. And I put something there. I'm not sure what I put there. So let's look for some more dark. I want dark on here. Maybe a black and white photo. Here's a baseball player. He'd look good here, wouldn't he? What's this? Okay. Wait, hold it. Mary's going for the baseball player. Black and white. I say dark because it's black, but it's kind of a black and white layout. The whole book isn't going to be black and white, but that seems to be what I'm going for. And look what I did. I got a music caught in there. Let's just tear it off. I don't know what that is. I guess that was the end of the back side of this. All right, we want to put the baseball player. Maybe at the top. No, at the bottom. Right in here. And what else do I have? I've got some flowers. Kind of dark. What's this? The back of a pumpkin. Made you look like you're wearing them. Blue jean ad. Now I'm looking for a darker theme. Generally it's on the back of stuff. There's a red butterfly. I like that red butterfly. You might go good over here. Just a tinge of red there. We'll just leave it there for a minute. Let's see what I have in here. It's kind of dark. That's blue. These are Chinese or Oriental, I should. Oh, look at this big watch. Look at the big watch. Oh, it has to go over here. We'll just put it there for now. What else do I have here? I got a lamb. And a big red shoe. I wonder if these guys were talking about this big red shoe that time. They swore I had a big red shoe. It might have been that one. I never did find that big red shoe that they saw in my fussy cuts. Let's go down to the bottom. Mary Kay says, I worked on my stash on a weekend retreat, creating day and night from my seat. And my secret sisters, I had stoked my stash in a flash. I have to go back into chat and pull those out. I kind of want to finish this. Ooh, look at this one. Ooh, this is cool. I don't think I can fit it in here, though. I don't want to start a whole lot of other pages. I'm looking for dark. And I think that's just a tear off. That might work. Ouch. Look, we can put this hand. See this? Let me put this wax paper under here. The fan's blowing my world around here. This hand might look nice. It ends, the paper ends right here. This hand might look good right here, and the top of this paper ends right up, almost below that. Let's tear this piece off. This might look good there, and this hand there, and then we've got to tear it here. And that might be fitting over on this page. Well, I need a little strip in there. Okay, we can do that. Where's my glue stick? And we'll put this up here. And we'll just let it fall off the edge a little. Maybe I'll tear it. And where's the hand? The hand is going to come here. I'll need a little there, and I'll need a little there. So let's put this in here. Let's just put it there. Move it down a little. Yeah. I want to finish this off, and I think I'll do another game, and then I think I'll open Happy Mail. And it's 7:48. By the time I do that, I probably will not stay on any later than 10 o'clock tonight. From 6 till 10 is 4 hours, and that's plenty of time to do a stream. I start getting tired. I was up late the other night, but I wanted to finish those doll prompt cards. I was up till what? It was after 1 here. It was after 1 the other night. And I was tired on Saturday. Let's use the cap of my glue stick. There. Now I just need something in here. And we need to finish this up. And I might just leave this for another day, this side. I like that butterfly though. Where did I put that butterfly? I think I'll just put that touch of red right here. I like the touch of red on this. It just accents it a little. Let's put it right there. I like it there. And this is, I'm not sure I want to use that. Let's see what else I have in here. Oh, I'm just giggling. What is that? It looks like some sort of an animal. What's this? This really kind of goes with the whole theme. Kind of goes good in here. I don't know what it is. Some sort of an outdoors telescope for a gun or something. It really kind of goes there. Put it up and just let the shape fall off of it here. I kind of like that. Or I could fold it over and bring it on over on this side. Let's see what's going on over here. I have to, let's just fold this over. I'm gonna have to tear there. Where's my glue stick? And I'll fold this over. And this little bit over. There. And on this, I do think I'll use this. I kind of like it there. But maybe what I'll do, well, no, I don't know. I like that. I think I'll just put it there. Let's see if I can find something else. There's this leaf. That's pretty. That might go good over here. I'm looking for darker themed black and white or similar to black, and that will blend in with the black and white. Fussy cuts. This is from my big fussy cut box. They told me, Random Org said, use your large fussy cut box. There's a snake. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Not that I like, here's a steamboat. That will look good up here. And let's just take my, let's do it. Where's my pen? Let's just take my pen and color this in. Real fast here, just to get some dark. In your glue books, you know, you can write in your glue books, you can paint in your glue books. Generally, the traditional name of glue book is gluing stuff down, but you can do stuff like this in your glue book if you want. I love this boat on here. Let's put it right in here. But I think I need to bring this down a little bit. That's where all my ink goes. That's how come my pens dry up fast. No, I need to do all of it. There we go. And let's glue this down. Cut too much here. I generally don't pull out a whole pile of. And you know what? I have this little stamp that I did of Penelope years ago. I can't find my stamp. I think it might have fallen down underneath of the stand I have over here. I can't find her. I guess I'm going to have to carve another one. I can find my other Penelope stamp. I have two other Penelope stamps. I've got to be careful when I glue these smokestacks. They're Alrighty. Let's put this boat on this page. Let's see, I can be a little choosy. Put it like that. I kind of like that layout. And I need something in there. What am I going to use? There's a black jug. Cool. I kind of like the snake. Can I fussy cut around here and have him snaking around? Let's do that. Or I don't have to fussy cut. I can, when I tear like this, especially an image, I call it fussy tearing. We're fussy tearing this snake out. Which is a lot more distressed than fussy cutting. And I don't know what this is here. Is that part of the snake? It looks like it might be. It's kind of, here's his head and his eye, but look at that. Looks like he's, oh, I see, he's coming around this way. His neck is coming around like that. So that is part of the snake. Creepy. Creepy pages. There's a snake on this page. But he's just a photograph, Mary. Don't worry. I got a story about a snake. I think I've told it here before. There was a point in the mid-'80s where I lived with my parents. They lived down along the, not on the Little Blue River, but about a block away. There was a lot of wildlife around there. And my mom, it was the evening, and my mom had gone over to our neighbor ladies and, you know, kind of sat with her during the evening and watched a little TV with her, kept her company. And I was home with my dad, and my dad was in bed, and I was sitting in the chair. I don't know if I was reading or, I didn't watch much TV, but I was probably reading or drawing or something. And I looked up and I go, that's not the, actually this needs to be cut. I said, that's not an extension cord, it's moving. And I figured out that it was a snake. It was a snake in our living room, and it scared me. It was a big old thing, or it looked big to me. And so I woke up my dad and said, there's a snake in our living room. So he went outside and got a hoe, and he was going to kill it. And so I was running around the table, afraid of the snake, trying to stay out of the way of the snake in the hoe. And my dad was, swinging the hoe, trying to kill the snake. Well, about that time, my mom drove in the driveway, and she looked in the window. We had a big east window, and she looked in, and she goes, oh, no! Tom is after Mary with the hoe. And so Mom got out of the car and ran in the house, and she laughed later. She said, I thought Dad was after you with the hoe. My dad wouldn't do that. But it was funny because I can imagine what my mom saw, you know, as she drove in the driveway. She didn't know there was a snake in the house. She thought my dad was chasing me with a hoe. I'm going, Dad wouldn't do that. Well, she knew that, but it just how it looked to her from the outside there. That looks more like a snake. This part kind of bothers me. I know that his neck is coming around this way, but I think I'm going to trim that off because it doesn't look right to me. I'm going to trim it off like this. There. I'm going to put that snake there. This brought back memories of that evening. It was a summer evening. Dad was chasing after the snake, and my mom thought he was going to chop me apart with the hoe. My dad was a good dad. He'd never do anything like that. He was a good guy. In fact, I was my daddy's girl. I was a daddy's girl. Especially when I was younger. When I got older, you know, well, not so much, but when I was a little girl, I can remember I can remember another time though. He wasn't after me with a hoe, but I think I've told this story before too. We lived down in Texas, and it was summer again, and my brother and I, there was a garden hose hooked up to our outside faucet, and my brother and I, of course, were playing garage station, and got in the car. We had an old Chevy back then, and I got in the car, and gosh, my mom left the car unlocked, so I know I was in the car, and I was at the steering wheel, and my brother was a serviceman, and he came up to the window and said, "How can I help you?" and all that. Well, I wasn't content with having him just wash my windows. I wanted gas in the tank. So I said, "Fill it up." So what did he do? He went over to the faucet. Yeah, you got it. He went over to the faucet and filled that tank with water. Yeah. Well, my dad tried to start the car the next day. Guess what? It wouldn't start. And they finally figured out that somebody put water in the tank. Well, it wasn't me. I was behind the steering wheel. It was my brother who put the water in the tank, but my brother said she told me to. So my dad was really mad. That's the only time I remember him trying to spank me. And he was going to spank me. And my mom, bless her heart, same way with the dad with the hose story, she got in between us. I ran out in the car. Got in the car. I didn't get the door locked. And I jumped into the front seat. He'd try to get me in the front seat. I jump in the back. Look, there's a big old sock. I jump in the back seat. He'd try to get me in the back seat. And I jump in the front seat. I wasn't going to get a spanking. It was my brother who deserved the spanking. But he wasn't after my brother. He was after me. I think I was probably easier to catch. And my mom came out and stopped him. My mom did save me then. Oh, dear me. You know, she did save me. She said, "You need to cool down." You know, they were just playing Garage Man. Oh. And they eventually got the tank all cleared out and gas put in it. Real gas put in the tank. But I think water would have been cheaper, to tell you the truth. What is this? Oh, look, it's a car. It's a girl in a car hop. Fill it up. I got this sock, which is kind of cool. Not all of these things are going to fit on here. I guess these will go for the next pages. I'm not going to put them on there. I want to finish this. Kind of cool, though. Memories. See, I don't know what, the snake. It's all the snake's fault that I got into this story. What's this? Some sort of an animal? Is that another snow? That's a fish head. See, there's its mouth. Here's his eyes and his scales. He doesn't really fit on there either. My husband made me miss a few minutes of the live, Heather says. I'm glad I'm not a snake. By the time Mary got finished trimming, I'd be a shoelace. It's almost a shoelace, isn't it? Here's a pair of boots. I think I'm about done here. Wait, there's a man in a... Oh, who would this be? Who would that be? Isn't he Paul? Is he the Beatles guy? Is that Paul? He certainly would go in here. How far does his head stick up? He can't go over the dog. He doesn't stick up too much. How much does he stick down if I put him down? Oh, save him out with our black things. I need something good for the background. I don't want to tear this one up. I might have to call it quits here as far as glue booking. Here's a piece of Plymouth Rock. That could go over here maybe. No. What's piece of Plymouth Rock? Could go right in here, but then I lose my... Yeah. I think I'm going to call it on here and come back and work in this another time. But this is just using your stash. Yeah, and then I've even got some... Mary Kay had lots of cash and stoked up her existing stash, building her ephemera and embellishments which continued to grow, but what happened after that, nobody knows. If Mary had a lot of cash, she'd have an even bigger stash until it came down on her in a crash, and then she would smash and bash and stash and start all over. Yay. Let's put all of these back. I'm ready to move on to another. Let's do one more. Hopefully it'll be small. Let's do one more game. I knew I couldn't do just one game. I get started on this stuff and I can't stop. This is my big glue box. Let's zoom out now. Was Becky here? Did I miss Becky? Or is that just in my... We went deer hunting and seen 132 deer, 2 foxes, and 3 turkeys. 132 deer? Wow! That's a lot of deer. It's a whole herd of them. Alright. Let's just pile this in here. This is just a few of my fussy cuts. Look. Live your best life. I'm seeking and I'm striving. I'm in it with all my heart. I save those things. What else do I have? Here's a crab. This is for your bad days. Oh dear. What's this? Looks like a... Oh, that's a baby scale, I think. I see something dark down here. Oh, do I see something dark? Dark. Yes, I do. That would go good on one of those pages. I'll have to do that the next time I work. And here's another dark page. How'd I miss that one? I'm not going back. I'm moving on. We're moving on. We've got to move on. Let's get all these. I generally find 20 million fussy cuts on the floor after I bop all these things out. They fall all over the place. Those are stamps. Oh, there went one down on the floor. This is one of my scissor patterns. I was going to stitch it up. Just take these and bop them in here if I can. Oops. Oops. The pie recipes. Here, this one goes with that. Probably another one down there. Pie recipes. Did I get them all? Recipes. I have a recipe section here. There we go. In with my fussy cuts when I was cleaning, looking through magazines. I need to go through. I really do like putting these in that wax paper book that I have, but I just haven't had time. I can find them a lot easier and a lot better when they're in that book. Alright, I think I got most of them. We're going to throw the wax paper away. Make it sticky. And I got some few over here, I think. I was saving these out. I'm just going to put them on top. All right, let's do one more game since we're bashing our stash. We've done markers and fussy cuts tonight. And let's put these boxes back over here. I'll have to jump over if I want to go out tonight. All right, what's next? Let's ask Random Org. I've already... Wait, let me tie this. Let me tie this back up. This is just a piece of... I think I got this fabric from Lisa Conway. Sent me a piece of this fabric, and I've been using it for different things. And let's just tie it one more time over this way. And I just cut a strip off of it and made a closure tie. Yeah, that's good. All right. One more time with the game. Let's see what the third... Let's see, box 13 was fussy cuts. Fussy cuts, and I made pages in glue book. So game 3, we're going to do one more game, and then I'm going to open Happy Mail. I should have opened Janet's Happy Mail while she was here. I wasn't thinking. All right. So the next number down on my random org was number 16, page 16. Look, there's a fussy cut I didn't get put away. And it says, the rooster crows, but the hen delivers. Oh dear. Number 16 is miscellaneous things. So now I've got 20 miscellaneous items in this, and I think this will be a fun one to do in this box. So in random org here, this is how I play the game. Now you can play along if you have something similar, or you can just go grab something out of your stash. Let's go back and let's do from 1 to 16. Back, 1 to 16 and get sequence, and I'll take the top number, which is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh look, it's a Ziploc bag of embroidery floss, which might mean some quick slow stitching, fast slow stitching. Oh dear. We'll see what I have. Let's get it out. I have to go get box 16. Let me go get box 16. It shouldn't be hard to find. There's box 7. I think it's over here. Let me put these big boxes back on the stack. Ah! That's box 1. This is box... I have to put, I'm going to paint them like Tanya's painted her box this afternoon. I'm going to paint my box. That's box 6. So I have to hunt the numbers, and of course it's on the side that I'm not looking at. That's 7. What happened to box 16? It's the last one. It's at the bottom, Mary. It has to be on the bottom. Hold it. It has to be here. That's box 21. Box 15. It is. It's the very bottom one. Oh my goodness. No, it's not the very bottom. No, it is. The very bottom of the stack. Of course it's the very bottom of the stack. Of course it's at the bottom of the stack. But I found it, it's an Amazon box. Woo! Every time I want a box, it's at the bottom of the stack. I should have gone right to the bottom. All right, here it is. And this is what's in it. And I want the, oh, and the embroidery floss is right here. The bag of embroidery floss, and I think there's a little flower in there. I might go find a piece of fabric to use with this, because you can't just, unless you make an embroidery floss doll. Could maybe do that, or I could make an ATC, and, or, well, let's see what we want to do with this. And see how nice I put everything back here? We aren't going to go all through that. That's for another day. So we'll just fold this up for now and put it over here. Let's see what I can find here. What can I use? What do I have? Oh, look, I have a stack of fabric. And let's see, this was fabric I was using to do that heat and bond stuff, so it's kind of sticky. This is that seed fabric, and this is kind of too thin for what I want. What else do I have? I just want a little piece. Hold it, I'm looking. I got, oh, this. This is going to, maybe I'll do this right now. I want to make an Officer Orville doll. Because Mina saw Officer Orville. And I have, oh, what did I do with those? Doggone it. Excuse my dogguns. I had a box of photos. An envelope of photos, and I pulled them out because I wanted to use them the other night. Of course, now see, this is the disadvantage of being unorganized. I can't find them. I'm not going to look all night for them. They were over there. Where did I put them? I know I pulled them. Well, I can't find them. I want to make an Officer Orville doll. That'll be for another time. That'll be for another time. I want to use this fabric to make an Officer Orville doll. And I'm going to use a photograph. But let's use the embroidery floss. Something fell over there. Do I want to embroidery the slow stitch on these pockets maybe? A little? We could do that. Embellish these pockets. Let's do that. Which one do I want? Are they both the same? Yeah. Let's choose one. All right. And I'm going to use Penelope. I need a needle. And let's move my book. So what are you guys doing? Have anybody else doing any more stash? But crashing your stash? Blasting your stash? Anybody else working on anything out there? I moved on from the usable. Becky says, well, gang, I gotta call it a day. I've reached capacity. Aw, Becky. Many hugs to you, Becky. She says, have fun, and may tomorrow find me with usable ears once more. Good night, Mira. I hope they're usable too, Becky. I just sending you healing wishes and good thoughts and prayers. Good night, Becky. Aw, many hugs to you, Becky. Becky did a wonderful doll. Is this her link? It's getting late in Becky's world. Let's see, is that Becky's doll link? Let me put it in here. I think this might be Becky's doll link. No, that's Lori's. Well, that's Lori's doll link. Lori's doll link. And Becky's doll is out there too. Let me grab it. I lost my own life. Hold on, this tablet is slow. There's a link to Becky's dolls. You want to watch both of those. And Carol McDonald and Lori and Becky all did doll videos in the past week here. Bless their hearts. Okay, this was some more fabric though. We're not going to use this. Oh, this is my journal. Rosemary's Sewing Caboodle. I need to work on that. I was looking for Penelope. I'm going to do a little bit of slow stitching. And let's see what I have in here for floss and threads. I might have to zoom in a little more again. Oh, look, there's a little flower in here. Oh, a little bead flower. I don't think I can sew that on. There's no way to sew it. I might be able to glue that on. Let's zoom in. Let me zoom in. Sorry to give you the ride there. And I might use 3 strands of floss. Most of this floss is this is just wrinkly. Floss generally comes in 6 strands. I could use 6 strands here. And generally when you embroidery or do cross stitch, you separate your strands so that they don't twist. I'm not going to take time to do that. I'm going to start with this pink. And I'm going to use, I think this is all 6 strands. And we're going to do a little bit of stitching here. And I'm going to use my big needle. I could use that curved needle. I don't know if all 6 strands will fit through it. Excuse me while I lick on my thread. Let's see if I can get all 6 strands through that. Oh, I did. Yay. And this has been wrinkled in that bag. This is using your stash. Yeah. Now, because this is a pocket, I don't want to stitch the pocket together. And let's start from the underneath. And I'll just do a straight stitch, a running stitch first. And I won't guarantee that it will be... Is it going to come through there? I won't guarantee that they'll be perfectly straight. And we'll just leave a length here. I might have to go back and knot that. And I don't generally stitch with curved needles, but it does make it kind of easy to get under there. Come on. It doesn't like to go around the curve. Now, let's put it here. Get in there. And come up a little. Where am I at? Should I zoom in a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing? I'm over too far. I should draw a line maybe. A chalk line would be nice on here. Let me zoom in a little more so you guys can see where I'm at. And I'm holding the pocket open as I go here. And I won't say I'll be doing this for the rest of the night because I want to open Happy Mail. I got Happy Mail to open. There's a sticky, this needle is got a flaw in it, right in the very curve. It feels like it's not sticky, it feels like a flaw in the needle. Probably from being in that. I probably hit it with the scissors or something. Penelope, you did it. She says, don't blame me. Now this one I really put too close. But we're going to make a smaller stitch. These stitches aren't going to be the same size like a pretty running stitch. So I need to go over a little because I'm coming back. So let's put it in there. Yeah. Yeah, this needle has a flaw in it that's making it, I wonder if I can shave that off a little. What is it? Right here. Right there. Needs to be sanded. I'll probably break the needle. It's not glue. It's like the needle is flawed. We'll just do a pink line of uneven stitches. Just for fun. Just using the stash. You know, I've got that clothespin bag I'm still working on. I should get that out and use my embroidery floss on that. But no, what did I do? I went and pulled another piece. It's hard to pull that needle through the fabric. Not a very even line. Oh well. Let's go a little further. I'll do the end of this and then stop because I don't want to be all night on this. We're just blasting our stash. We're just blasting our stash. This is my third game. I used markers and fussy cut images, and now we're using up some of this pile of embroidery floss that would take me for the next 3 years. I think I brought this home from Wisconsin with me because it's got some of this Weeks dye work, and I don't buy this anymore because I don't do a whole lot of cross stitching, but this would be nice if I want to stitch with my St. Louis friends to use. I usually work with just embroidery floss. And here's some more. I think this was from a past project. And this is Weeks Dye Works too, for those of you who follow the needlework world. Blast your stash. I'll never get all this stash used in a million years. Never get it all used in a million years. Oh, I'm slanting. See, I even got a crooked line when I stitch. I should draw a line. Let me pull that needle out before I at least pull the point of it out. Come on. It's a little crooked. It's going just a little crooked. I need to come up just a little. Right there, maybe. And right there is where it's flawed, right in the middle of the needle, right on this side. Maybe I'll get out a piece of sandpaper and see if I can't file that down a little. We're just doing a little running stitch here. Not really even a running stitch. It's more of a back stitch. Running stitch. True back stitch. Let me get the point in here. A true back stitch. I'm doing it back stitch, but I'm leaving a space between. A true back stitch with these little spaces would. Oh, I'm off camera. Let me come down a little. Sorry about that. A true back stitch, these little spaces in here would be closed up. I'm doing it back stitch style, but I'm leaving a space between each line. Rachel says, well, I'm on the 7th floor of a huge condominium apartment building, so I think I should be okay. Rachel says, wow, I wish you could hear this storm. It sounds like the one that Becky had about, oh, is it storming where you are, Rachel? Oh, dear. Heather says, can you make a pom-pom with the embroidery floss? Does anybody know? You could. It depends on how fluffy you want your pom-pom. how big you want it, how fluffy you want it, and how much floss you have. I would recommend using a yarn though for pom-poms. If you look at this, let me get that pile of thread out here. If you look at this pile of thread, where is it? Well, I had a pile, didn't it? No, here. See, and just kind of imagine that all wound around. Let's try. This is a good question. Here, I have this. Maybe I'll fold this in half and maybe a quarter again. And wrap it around. This would make a better tassel, I think, than pom-poms. I don't want to use that because that's weeks dye work. This is probably all, we'll use this pink, which is part of what I'm doing here. I don't think your thread, even with 6 strands, would make a very fluffy pom-pom. I think I'm going more for a tassel here, so I'm not even going to try to make it. You know, a pom-pom is big and fluffy, and you'd have to have an awful lot of thread if you were using embroidery floss. I would go for a thicker yarn myself. And Lisa just gave away, not Lisa, Tanya just gave away a pom-pom maker. I think she got it at Dollar Tree. And she just had a giveaway, and I think Lisa Conway won it in her stream. But you might run that by Lisa and see what she thinks. Oh, I'm off camera again. That's because I zoomed in. I'm sorry. I zoomed in so you could see these stitches. But let's just look at that. You know, you might be able to do something with this pile to make a pom-pom, but truthfully, again, I do think that yarn would be your better choice. And you can get yarn scraps for pretty cheap. Go to the thrift store if you have a thrift store nearby. Am I on camera with my stitching? I got off camera. When I zoom in, it's hard to stay in the focus here. I'm just going to do this running stitch to the end because I don't want to bore you guys. I want to go open Happy Mail. I got Happy Mail from Janet Janet Nash from over in the UK. And I got an NEV box of Happy Mail. And I think I'm going to inventory that box while I open it. And then I won't have to go through and inventory it later. And is that pretty straight? I might just go over just a little. And come down a little. This needle, it's got a flaw in it so much that it's hard to push it through the fabric. That's weird. I'm going to see if I can't sand that down. I don't want to do it here. I'm a little over halfway through. If I concentrate on what I'm doing, I could get it done. But you know, when you're doing stuff online, I'll bring it over this way a little more. I get off over to the edge. Mina says, if you can feel the crackle in the air, it might be a big lightning storm working itself up. Ooh, Nina. Heather says she bought a pom-pom maker at Michael's for $5 last night. That's why I was wondering. Well, if you have a pom-pom maker, I would still go for the yarn. And you really don't even need a thick yarn, a 3-ply yarn, maybe even some of the fluffier 2-plies might work. I can't recommend anything, but I can say I don't think embroidery floss would make, unless you wanted a tiny pom-pom. I got that one a little too far over. Unless you wanted a tiny pom-pom, I don't have a pom-pom maker, but there are tiny pom-poms out there. Hi, Tanya. You've been lurking. Tanya, do you think that you could make a pom-pom from embroidery floss? What's your advice? Tanya is more experienced at that stuff than Mary is. I'm almost done here. We're just going to do this one pink line. This is just using my stash. Crash your stash. Bash your stash. And as I said, we used markers. We used fussy cut. The glue booking part I liked. This isn't bad, but it's slow. That's why they call it slow stitching. I'm off. So what do you guys, I want to hear about what you're doing. And even if you don't type tonight, if you're using your stash up in another way, post it on Instagram or post in Fibsville, post any place where you post. Sharon says, Tanya, an excellent stream today. Yes, I enjoyed Tanya's stream. I didn't chat all the time, Tanya, but I was listening to you. I had the phone hooked up on a phone mount. And so what I like about the live streams, you guys, when you're listening, is you don't get the ads. Shh, don't tell YouTube. But you know, if you listen to a replay, you get all the ads in there in between. If you're in a live stream, you don't get those ads in between, which is really nice because if your hands are busy and you're watching a video or a movie or something on YouTube, you have to stop and, you know, I don't mind watching 6 or 7 seconds or even a 10, 20-second ad, but when they run for a half an hour, eventually you got to put what you're working on down, this needle, and, you know, go back to what you wanted to watch in the first place. That's not too bad of a line, is it? No. And I don't know, it might be my video, it might be my lighting on my, let's see, do I have the lighting up too high? Yeah. Yeah, that's a little better. This is kind of a light blue. It's not a dark blue jeans pocket. Let's go one more stitch here. In here, like so, and then I'm going to just bring it in and let it hang, and I'll tie it off later. Let's put it down in there. And so I used some embroidery floss, but you know, I stitch with my friends tomorrow. So, whoops, I'm coming through the other side. I don't want to do that. I stitch with my friends tomorrow, and what I've been working on is my shawl, but I might keep this pack out and work on this a little. If I do, I'll show it to you Tuesday morning, because this might be kind of fun to do a little sampler on. You know, like I've got the, wait, hold it. I've got the running stitch. Boy, mine, is anybody else's video fussy? Mine is, oh, mine's at 144, no wonder. Let's advance mine. Whoops. Hold it. I went back to 144. Let's set my quality up. Quality. Higher resolution. Quality. What is it doing? Advanced. Advanced. 720. My video's so blurry. Let's give Penelope back her needle. Yeah. Goes in this way. All right. So I kind of like what happened here. But if I do a sampler, I can do a running stitch, I can do a satin stitch, I can do some little, decorative stitches down in here. And we've already got the stitches along the pocket here. All right, I'm just going to tuck this thread on the inside because I might want to do something with that. And should we put this back in the box later, I think, because I might stitch on this tomorrow. So let's put everything back in the baggie and let me zoom out. And we're going to open some Happy Mail. And that'll probably be it for me tonight. Did Tanya answer your question about the pom-poms? Oh, she must have. Tanya, I saw the pictures of the first video and they actually look cute. I saved the video to watch later. Janet says, Riri, be well. Was Riri here and I didn't even say hello to her? Allie K says, I'm not bashing my stash, but I'm making friendship bracelets with embroidery floss. Well, cool. That makes me happy. Allie K. Oh, Tanya did make, she said, I made one of the video out of embroidery floss on here. And Tanya left a link. So maybe it is possible. See, Mary doesn't know anything about pom-poms. Tanya's the one to ask about all that. She's an expert. I'm going to keep this out so I have another ongoing project. Let me zoom out. Let's open some Happy Mail. There. That's not too bad of a, got a little crooked here. Not too bad for a running stitch. Now you can come, when you do these running stitches like this, if you want, you can come and add another colored thread and make little decorative stitches that go through the running stitch. You could do they call them upright crosses. This is a little small for an upright cross, the second one. But you could also like thread a ribbon through here, like so. That might be fun to do. Thread another embroidery. I'll see what I'll see what I'll do tomorrow. I might work on this. So let me get my Happy Mail. It's right behind my chair. Let's reach for this came from, it doesn't have a stamp. It just has the barcode. It just has the barcode, no stamp on this. But look at the back. Maybe I should zoom back in. And my camera's crooked a little. Let me zoom back in. For now. Oh, there. Happy Mail from Janet Baum. Not Janet Baum. Sorry, Janet. Janet Nash. Janet UK. Look at what she does. She cut hearts out. And this is a map paper. And this is another little heart. It looks like it got caught, but let me glue that down. My glue sticks out. There. So pretty. And I think she probably, it looks like she might have made the envelope. I'm not sure. But it feels like it was made out of a piece of copy paper or a pretty printed paper. It says, no, it's an envelope. Here, let me open it on this side here. I don't think there's anything in there. Let me just cut right here. Very, very thin cut. Enough to get my scissors in. Get my scissor blade in here. And let's cut it along the edge. And let's see what, I have to send some Happy Mail to Janet. Oh, look what she sent. Little slow stitching. Janet is a slow stitching queen, let me tell you. Is that it? And I'll save the envelope probably for a pocket. I think that'll make a really nice pocket. I might seal this up and make the pocket that way. Let's see what she sent here. To Mary, thank you for organizing the hop. Well, thank you for coming. A little flower made in the July time for art. Aunt Bex picked a number for you. Oh, Aunt Bex! back. Oh, Aunt Beck picked a number for me in one of her draws. And I won it. And she won it for me. I'm going to have to thank Aunt Becky. Oh, thank you, Janet. And thank you, Becky. Oh, circles. And looks like they're stamped with a sunshine stamp. And looks like she punched them out of colored papers. Oh, thank you so much. And look at this. Look at this. Talk about slow stitching. Isn't this creative? Look, she slow stitched around each one of those circles. You know, that will go good. Janet, would you mind if I put this on the pocket? What, don't you guys think that on the pocket? Maybe right down here at the bottom. Now, I don't have to use this as a pocket. I could use it as, well, it's cut a little crooked here. I could make a bag out of it and put this down in here or right there, right here at the bottom. Oh, you guys, I'm zoomed in. Let me zoom out again. Let me zoom out again. Yeah, Becky needs to feel better. Cute. The flower on the pocket. Yes. I think I'm going to make a bag out of this. And I have another pocket that I could put on the other side of the bag. And I'd probably have to put some sort of a trim up at the top. And you guys, suppose my new sewing machine is supposed to come tomorrow. So this will be a good, if I do hand stitching, this will be a good first project on my new sewing machine. Becky, I know you're gone, but thank you so much for drawing a number. And Janet Nash, I know you're in bed. Thank you so much for these. This is just lovely. I don't deserve it. Oh, very cool. I think I'm going to put this in the pocket. You guys remind me. Oh, there's something in. Oh, my thread. There's something in there. Oh, it's my thread. My embroidery floss. I'm going to put that in the pocket so I won't forget. And I'll show this to my, I'm going to work on it tomorrow. And I'll show it to my needlework friends tomorrow. And I'll tell them all about Janet's slow stitching. And this was just a little beaded. I'm going to put that in Penelope. Oh, and we'll do something with these circles. I need to put them in the envelope. Hold the phone. Let's get out the other box. And this is going to be the last thing I do. I'm going to let you guys go early. But how fun it's been to blast the stash. Just real fun. And let me tear the address off. I didn't get the, it'll be easy. It's on here pretty easy. Let me tear this address off. It's just taped on with a, well, I thought it would be easy. Oh, it's got another address below it from, I don't want to show her addresses. Hold the phone. I need to take the mailing labels off. There's 2 of them here. I just cut around them and pull them up. They seem to pull up pretty good if I cut around them. Oh, that one's not pulling up so good. Hold on. I got it. This will be a good box to put stash in. All right. Let me put this back in the drawer. This came from Annie V. Bless her heart. She just blesses me to no end. And I do thank her for these, but you know, I need to make something for her. Now, you're seeing the box. I don't think I can zoom out anymore. A little more. Let me move my camera again now. And there, let's turn it this way, and let's get Penelope out of the way. And I guess I won't inventory this while I do it. It'll be too much. But let's open the box. Annie V, if you're watching, Annie V watches the replays, and I'll let her know I opened it tonight. Thank you so much, Annie V. She's just a sweetheart. She sends, she found out about me from Dee Dee Willingham. Bless Dee Dee Willingham. And she watches our videos. The Family Register. I feel like I'm zoomed in too much. But that's as far as it'll zoom out. Maybe because it's closer to the camera. So this is a Family Register sheet. That's cool. This will go in a journal. And I'll put something on top of it. Oh, look, some fun stuff to play with. Where's my scissors? Oh, you know what? Let's not pop all of them, Mary. Although these are fun to pop. We'll pop these. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking a doll. I'm thinking a doll. A puffed mailing doll. There's 2 left here. Let's make dolls out of these. See how long they last. I'll save those to play with. All right, let's put these down here. She's got some notes here. As you like to draw dogs. Let's see, I gotta read it. I have is a painting of one of my dogs done years ago. Oh. Oh, you finally get to see my face. Just turned 80. Well, I don't know if she wants me to show her face here or not. We'll show her dog. Here's her dog. Isn't she cute? That's her dog. I think that's a painting of her dog. Annie V is talented. I think Annie V did this. There's a signature down here at the bottom. You can hardly read it. Isn't that cute? I think Annie V painted this. And I'm going to show her picture because she's a pretty lady. I'm going to show her picture. She is a pretty lady. Now, would I like to look like that at 80? She said she just turned 80. Isn't she pretty? Annie V is a very pretty lady. Annie, you're very pretty. I'm going to keep that for sure. Aw, thank you, Annie. And what else do we have here? She sent some. Oh, look at this. Enjoy your free gift. Carta di Rizio rice paper. Oh, this is rice paper. It's in plastic, but it's rice paper. Now, what am I going to do with this? I can't put it in a journal. It's really huge. This has to be, it has to be about 15 inches tall and probably about 11, I'll bet it's 11 by 15. Does it say on here? Centimeters are 29 by 7 times 12. However you convert that into. It looks like the paper Xandra sells. I'll bet it is. It is rice paper. I'll have to see what to do with it though. I feel like I should be zooming out a little. I feel like I'm way in. Let me fool with my camera here. I think I'm going to take this box off of the desk and put the things down on the desk. And I'll pull out of the box as I go. I think you guys will be able to see it better. See, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Annie V. But I have to say, I love her picture. She's a pretty, pretty lady. And I think she just used this as kind of stuffing between items. But here's another. This is a birth record. Let's take that other one and put here. I have here this to keep the paper from blowing away. And she sent me a pickle package. Rosemary's good on sending that. She sent me some blue and brown spotted leopard. Is this leopard duct tape? Leopard duct tape? We might save this. I might do one more thing tonight. I have an idea for that. Some gold and maroon tissue paper. Ooh, this is pretty. Isn't that pretty? I'll be using this for sure. Pantone, 100 postcards. 100 postcards of Pantone 100. Oh, it says 100. Oh, oh, look. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, wow. How cool is this? And they look like they have a spot for, they're all different colors. Oh, you guys, this is fun. Oh, wow. How fun. Now, I could send them as postcards, or I could make a journal, or I could do both. Oh, Annie, this is cool. They're Pantone postcards, and there's 100 of them, and I'll bet they're all here. She might have pulled one out to use. Oh, Annie. I love it. And it's even got a little ribbon. Can I get them back in there? Aww. Aww. This is better than... I've been missing my thrifting. I didn't go last week. I wanted to go, but it was so hot. I just stayed home. And this is better than a thrift store any day. Look at that. Thank you, Annie. Oh, she sent me a book. A collage book of ephemera. Cut collage. Dear customer, on the following pages you will find a variety of decorative images for your secret garden. Flowers, birds, gardening objects, tools, keys, tags, cards, frames, envelope. Use them in your scrapbook page, cards, art projects, junk journals, mixed media collages. This is from Amanta, A-M-A-N-T-A, professional ephemerer, professional ephemerer at gmail.com. I'm going to have to look her up. PROFESSIONALEPHEMERAR at Gmail. I bet she has a channel. Go to author, A-U-T-H-O-R, Amazon page. Wow. And look at this. Look at this. This'll be fun to play with. Ooh, I could see some of this in my summertime journal. Yes, we could do a garden page in my summertime journal. My garden. I don't have all those pretty roses. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you, Annie. How generous. What a nice thing. And look, she sent me a McCall's. A McCall's, is this a cat? Oh, it's a journal. Oh, wow. Wow. It's a journal. And it's got pattern paper in here. This is wonderful. I see a sewing journal. Does anybody else see a sewing? And I'm going to start sewing. I'm going to start doing some sewing projects. Very simple ones. This is perfect. Oh, Annie, thank you. Oh, look, you guys. Here's another one. And this one's lined with buttons at the top. Oh, Annie. Oh, wow. Those are cool macaws. It doesn't say who made them. It says featured in McCall's magazine. But I don't know where she got these. These are wonderful. Oh, wow. I'm not following chat. I got my nose in this box of Happy Mail. And then she's got some loose paper here. It feels like, is this onion skin? Oh, did she send me onion skin? It's a very textured paper. I'm not sure that it's onion skin. I'll have to ask her what type of paper it is. It's very thin. I think, I mean, it's very textured. I think it's a little thicker than onion skin, but it might be. It's very transparent. It's got very, very thin textural, but I can't read it. Even you hold it up to the light. I'll have to ask Annie V what kind of paper that is. I'm not sure. And this is more of this family register. Oh, this is what she took photocopies of. Oh, wow. And look at this. Pharaoh and his host in the Red Sea. And this is Miriam the prophetess. Cool. And what do we have here? Oh, wow. Oh, my. Oh, you guys. I can't even get it out. Explorer's Botanical Notebook. Let me move this on the underneath. You guys probably can't even see it. There. Let me move this. Look at that. Explorer's Botanical Notebook. This will make a wonderful journal. Oh, and you know, it's just a book cover. It's a book cover, but it looks like she's made a journal with watercolor paper. Oh, wow, Annie. Oh, she made a journal for me. Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. Now, I'll have to probably decal the pages if I use them, but she put a signature in here, and it's got a band on it. Oh, this is cool. Oh, wow. I love that. She sent a little composition book, and oh, of course, these look like real photos here. It does. It looks like, if it's not real photos, it could be. Oh, this is the Tim Holtz man, and I'm not sure where he came from. I'm not sure what she did to do that. There's some more of them. Here's this one. Are you guys seeing these? Am I? There's that one. And this one. I'm looking in my tablet which legs. Whoops. Which way? This way? And up. Hold it. Up further. I gotta stand up. Hold it. Let me stand up to show you these. Which means I have to put the box down. Look at these. Let's go back. Let's go back to the first ones. Here's that one. And this one looks like a Tim Holtz. The Tim Holtz man with the cane. But I don't know where she got these. Look at these. Look at the back of them. Angie says she's going to go. She's dropping. Bye, Angie. Good night, Angie. I love this. This is cool. And here's another one. Gentleman. I love the back. Look how textured the back is. I'd never seen these. Here's another. This isn't Tim Holtz. This could be a mayor or a banker or something. Someone important. Ooh, this is just plain cool. Look at these. I'll have to ask her where she got these. These are just cool. Look at that one. Smart marketing on McCall's part to make their journals using their patterns. Yeah, wasn't that cool, Carla? I love these. I could almost tell a story using these. Look at these. Are wonderful. All these gentlemen. Wow. Thank you, Annie V. Did you guys get to see this? It's kind of hard to show it because it's so long. And it looks like on the inside, it says Explorer's Botanical Notebook. In the footsteps of Theophilus, Marco Polo, I can't even pronounce them, a whole bunch of explorers. Wow. This would really be nice for the Silk Road caboodles, wouldn't it? Rosemary says, don't give her any ideas. And here's what Carla was talking about. These pattern books. This one is, look, it's made out of pattern paper. And this, and it's not tissue paper. It's just a print of a pattern sleeve there. And then this one is lined, and it's got buttons up at the top. This is cool. Very cool, Annie. All right, I'm going to sit back down and because I got more in this box to go through. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now she sent me some fabric pieces here. Ooh, cool. Some strips. This is cool. These could go in the Indian caboodle, couldn't they? These especially. And these are just, these look like they could, yeah, they could go there too. They're very colorful. Here's another one. A notepad. That's all Holmes. Cute. And here's another notepad. It's Get It Girl. Get it, girl. And Annie V. Here's a little notepad, little tag notepad. I'm watching my tablet, which lags. Well, I can't see this camera where I'm way out of frame. Let's see, here's the notepad. I need to be right above the notepad. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to use this notepad as a reference. A bookmark. Isn't that pretty? And it says on the back, the happy tulip welcomes spring with her joyful dance. There's that. And there's another book in here. Oh my. I'm going to have to stand up to show you this. Oh my. Hold it. I'll have to stand up. The Vintage Journal Imagery. Vintage Journal Imagery. Annie V. Bless your heart. Look at this. I'll come back to this stack. Let's put it there. Oh, Annie, this is wonderful. Catherine Anderson book. Dee Dee uses these a lot. Dee Dee's always talking about Catherine Anderson. Let's pull it up a little so you guys can see it a little more. Oh, both sides. Be still my heart. How am I going to use this? Oh dear. If I fold it this way, I guess I could make a journal out of it. Look at these wonderful ladies. Oh, look at these postcards. Oh, lace. Catherine Anderson sells books, collage books on Amazon. Dee Dee buys a lot of them. Dee Dee always talks about Catherine Anderson. And I was going to go out and buy some. I got sidetracked for one reason or another. Probably bought some Tim Holtz stuff. Hold it, I stepped on something. What I stepped on here. All right. Oh, it went shut on me. Oh, it's at that lace. Look at these. Oh, look at the darling. Oh, my heart. I love these little girls. Oh, look at the little ones. And text and writing. Oh, wow. Bugs. You gotta get the bugs in there. More bugs. At least they're emerald bugs. Oh, I love this. This is just awesome. Look at her. She's got rosy cheeks. She's got rosy cheeks. These are some of those colored photos. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but they chalked their cheeks. And look at her. I could just hug her. She's a perfect little grandma over here. I could just hug her. Aw, she pulls her hair back. Butterfly. Oh, these are wonderful. Look at that. And she's got the rosy cheeks too. Oh, I'm in love with these. Look at this Gibson girl hair. Look at how she pulls that up. Oh my. I could just go through, I'm just paging through every page. I should probably go a little faster. Oh. This book doesn't stop. The only problem with this book is you don't know what side to use. Look at all these wonderful button cards. Luckily you can cut it down this way, but you cut it down there, you're cutting that dragonfly right here. So you're cutting off the bottom. I suppose if you go down a little, you cut a little of that button card off. How would you guys use this book? Look at that. Honestly. Looks like she might be, those are dark dresses. Could be morning dresses. I don't know. They could be just the photograph in black and white too. Beautiful, beautiful. Here's wedding. Look at the little ones. Look at the little ones over here. They're holding rabbits. They're holding bunny rabbits. I love that picture. They're holding bunny rabbits. Two little boys. Oh, wow. It just keeps going, you guys. This is just awesome. Just awesome. Look at her. She looks very stern, but yet she almost looks like you could just hug her and I'll bet she'd break out into a smile. I'll bet she would, or she might push away. Oh, the butterflies. This is, honestly, it's a beautiful book. I'm going to have to decide how I'm going to use this. Some of these I can fold in half and use both sides. It looks like it was a part of a photograph album. These do. You could make a photograph album out of some of these. Several of these. Wow. Now, oh, I'm not done. I'm not done. Annie V, Annie V, Annie V. Look at what she sent here. Ephemeras. That was in that book. Wow. There's a motorboat. This looks like it might be Valentine. These look like they might be graphic 45. I'm not real sure. They look like a graphic 45 to me. These are wonderful. She sent some of these to me before, and I used them couple of them on my arcads. Look at this one, 4th of July bicycle, 4th of July, bird in a nest. That'd make a nice stencil. Oh, wow, Halloween one. Look at the Halloween one. Look at the little one waving at the witch. Mary, you need to show me the front cover of the book and the ephemera book, and I will post the link in Phibbsville. This vintage ephemera one, this one, vintage journal ephemera. Is this the one you're talking about, Janet? Vintage journal imagery, Catherine Anderson. And there was another book. Wasn't there another book? She sent me this one, Secret Garden ephemera. This was not Catherine Anderson. This one was professional ephemera at gmail.com. Go to author, AUTHOR, Amazon page. Emma, AMANTA. The name of the book is Secret Garden Ephemera Cut Collage. And the other one is a Catherine Anderson vintage journal. Did you get them? Let's see if she got them. Let me know if you got them, Janet, because I'm just seeing your comment through the phone up here. So these are all, I think these are all, excuse me, Graphic 45, but look at them all. Honestly, they're beautiful. Look at these. Wonderful. I got to show you each one of them, or almost all of them. It's a Halloween one with a kitty. I could see sending that to Aunt Beck. Birds. I love these girls. August, she sent me an August one. I think I'll save this out. Maybe for my summertime. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Another bunny. April. Just a beautiful lady there. This is September. It must have been the months of the year. July. Very cool. I'll have to put these in a little baggie separate here. Did you get it, Janet? Let me go down to the bottom. Let's see, did she get it? Janet, you need to show me, Janice. Did you find it, Janice? Janice found it. Let me go look at it. I gotta look. Catherine Anderson, vintage journal imagery. Oh my goodness sakes. Thank you so much for this. This is just beautiful. This would make a wonderful, wonderful journal. If you fold these in half, and I could use onion skin or something in between the pages because I want to tell their story. I have to think about how I want to do that. Oh, there's more in this box. Hold on. What's this? Oh, she sent me a pencil box. I could use that. She sent me, what is this? Oh, wow. I'll come back to that. She sent me some photo booths. I've never seen them in a strip. Are these new? These are photo booths. Tim Holtz photo booth strips. I've never seen them in a box. I've seen them in the package. I think they're the same though because I recognize them. Well, not all of them. Thank you, Annie V. She sent me some photo booths. These will make wonderful paper dolls, won't they? Heads for paper dolls. I see dolls all over the place this month. All right, let's put them back in there. Wait, what's in there? Hold on. There's a couple down at the bottom here that she used probably, which is okay. I get the rest. It looks like she just cut one off. All right, I'll take it, Annie V. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me put these away. I have to do it off camera here where I can get my nose up to it. Get in there. Get in there. Well, I'll put them away after the screen. Okay, she sent me some trim. Let's open it up and look. I might put these in with that to keep them. Let's see what this is. Oh, wow. Look at this. Trim. I gotta stand up again. Hold on. Hold it. Let me get going live here. Look. There's something that I'm stepping. Like a bead or something. An earring. I pulled this off of my earring the other night. I was stepping on it. I'm going to put it in. Where's Penelope? Put it in her. It's like stepping on a bead. Lucky it didn't cut me. Look at this. How luscious is this? These will make wonderful. You won't need a whole lot to make a tassel. Put some beads on there. I'll bet I could get one, maybe, let's see. What's that? Maybe about 3 inches. Like that. So how much is that? About 3 inches. 1, 2, 3. I'm estimating. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could get 8 or 9 tassels out of this. Wow. I could see them used on the journal too. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's just luscious. It's lusciousness. Wow. But I'm going to keep it out of the bag and put these little ephemeras in just so I don't lose them. Because this will stay together. What does it say on here? Gold ribbon loop fringe. Quantity 1. It has a SKU number. I don't know where she got it. There's her name. Annie. I call her Annie V. 1164086. I don't know if you put that in a SKU, if you'd find this or not. You guys know about that. I never look up SKU numbers. I'm going to put these in here. Thank you, Annie V. Now, let's see what's going on here. I got a few more things to show you. I want to put back the photo in here. These are cool, Annie. Thank you so much. Oh, my heart. She just never fails to knock it out of the water, doesn't she? There we go. Hold it. There's a few more things in the box. This is just wonderful. All of these are. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, some more pencil boxes because I need them. These are cool. These are very cool. Thank you, Annie V. I'll use those. And what is this? Hold on, there's one more bigger thing in here. What is this? A little piece of that fabric. Alright, the box is empty. Let's put these back in the box, the pencil boxes, so I don't knock them off of the table. I'll find a use for these. Might be interesting to use them as journals, even. I'll put this away before I lose it. Let's put this away, and this, and these. Okay, so let's look at what this is. Let's see what this is. Oh, she sent me another little notepad. What is this? Microfleur press and dry flowers in minutes using microfleur in your microwave oven. I have to go out and get some flowers. I have to go out and get some flowers. Oh, look. Microfleur. Annie, what a one. I'll have to read the directions. 2 plates, 2 clips, 4 clips, 1 fill pack consisting of 2 pads and 2 fabric sheets. That's probably what this is. And the pads. Oh, Annie. And this is these are the clips to hold it. There's a pad in here. And you put this in your microwave and you clip these together and you can dry flowers. Oh, Annie, this is wonderful. Wow. Now some of this might get stained. I would want to put a sheet of paper or something over these pads. It'll probably tells you how to do this in there. I have to read it. This is a wonderful gift. I have to experiment. I can't bring the microwave in here, but I can show you that. Has anybody ever used this before? A microwave? I put it between paper plates, but I always had to peel it off, and sometimes I broke the flowers. Let's put this in here, and let's read this. Microfleur. Let's close it up so you can see the... What a wonderful, what a wonderful happy mail. Annie, you just, you all do my heart good. I don't deserve you. Microfleur flower press. Let's see. The normal safety precautions printed on your microwave. Okay. It must not be used to heat food or to allow to come into contact with food. Well, we're not going to do food. We're going to do flowers. Using the microwave. Any normal household microwave is suitable. Do not use in conventional ovens. When pressed, we've got a separate microwave, and I think that'll fit in there. When pressing very dry specimens, or when specimens are approaching the final stages of drying, it may be advisable to place a container of water in the oven with you. In the oven? You mean in the microwave oven. Microwave oven. If your, I'm going to call it microwave, cannot be accurately set for seconds timing, we can do that. You should use a watch or a clock with a second hand. And then they tell you how to load it, processing times. There are a number of factors which will influence the time needed for pressing. And I'm not going to read it all. I'll have to read it offline. Some useful hints. Not all flowers and parts of plants can be successfully pressed. Wouldn't it be neat to make some cards? And then it shows how to take care of it and a warranty. I'm not going to worry about any warranty. And then they show you how to load it here. What a wonderful, wonderful gift, Annie V. And Janet, Aunt Beck entered my name in Janet's, Janet Nash's drawing and won it for me. And I won a bunch of circles and this wonderful slow stitched, which I think will go perfect on this pocket. And I think I'm going to make a bag out of this. I don't know if I'll put it up further. I think it'll look nice right here. And I think this will look nice as a little bag. I love it. Thank you so much, you guys. Everybody, you're so good to me. And Annie V usually leaves a note, but I didn't see a note in here. So, oh my. All right, it is 9:30 here. Must be 10:30 on the East Coast. Yeah, that's a cool flower dryer, isn't it? So let me come out and say goodnight to everybody. Thank you for coming and helping me bash my stash. Blast it. Blast blast it. Blast bash it. And we used markers tonight. I did a little doodle with my markers. We used images, fussy cut images. I worked in my glue book. And what else did we do? What was the third thing? I don't remember. Oh, we did the pocket, a little bit of slow stitching with the embroidery floss. But that certainly did not make much of a dent in my stash. I got more. I got more. I love it. Cheryl said, boy, I stepped away to get water, and this is cool. Or freezer paper. Yeah, Sherry, freezer paper is a good idea. Cheryl said she likes the little bag idea. Thank you, Mary. Have a good rest, Cheryl says. Allie Case says, cool flower dryer. Those boxes are photo boxes. Oh, they're photo boxes, Lori, Pink Girly? She says, those boxes are photo boxes. I use them for everything. Really? Well, thank you. Cool. Let me get one out. I have to look. I thought they were pencil boxes. See what I know? It's not much. Photo boxes. Oh, look, they look like pencil boxes, but wow. Okay. How cool. And they close up right here. The little lid closes. This one, and there. Very cool. Thank you, Lori. That's good to know. Ephemera boxes, yes. You know, I was thinking, I watched Tanya today, and she talked about how she put her, what do they call when you cut out ransom letters in photo albums that she gets at the thrift store, the little photo albums with the plastic sleeves, you know, with the transparent sleeves. I might use some of this for, I was thinking I needed some letters for ransom letters. We call ransom letters where we just cut out the letter itself and then you can make words out.